and welcome in. We are currently getting ready and getting prepared for the best, most awesomeness, the only Fortnite tournament here in Las Vegas, Nevada at the beautiful HyperX Arena in the Luxor. Today we've got 5 more rounds of Friday Frags to determine who's going to be either taking the crown or keeping it on their head. I'm riding my Pidgey. This is No Meta Nick, and we are here to bring you the fast-paced, action-packed, gun-filled extravaganza that is Fortnite. How you doing tonight, Nick?
I'm doing amazing, man. These fraggers are not ready because today is going to be a little crazy. We got a lot of people that we've seen in the past that do very well at these tournaments, and guess what? They're in the building today.
Oh, I'm excited to see. Last week, remember, I don't know if we're doing the same thing, but we did have an entire whole offline sector that was participating in the Friday Frags tournament, which I thought was actually a lot of fun. Had 70 competitors. It made it a lot more eventful. Literally, right when you drop, you're actually competing like you would when you're playing online, which I thought was a lot of fun. Don't know if we're doing that this week, but still really excited to see what the people in the house are going to be able to do today.
Yeah, the house is jumping as well. We got names that you've seen before: Zafu, Hunt Dog, the people that do amazing every week. And I talked a little bit to Zafu before this tournament, and he's telling me this, he's telling me that. What happened last week? I mean, he starts out the tournament so well with a win, and then it kind of goes downhill from there. He gave me the reasoning on why that happened, and we'll see if he can pull out.
What was the reasoning? You can't just hook us on like that, not just to pull up.
He said somebody, was targeting him. Saying he was getting targeted.
Oh, accusation.
But here's the thing when it comes to targeting. Just kill him, Forehead. Taking a look here at some yummy snacks. It looks like production's getting a little hungry.
I am a little bit hungry as well. I want a little bit of those fries. If you don't know, these are actually some of my highest rated fries known to man. So honestly, if you want to, go grab some fries at the bar and get yourself, or find someone, one of the waiters, and we got.
I was gonna say
some of the kids in the house with the Kobe Bryant jersey.
Okay.
Shout out to you. It's backwards, but still, shout out to you.
No, that's how they wear them. Got to wear the Bryant on the front, baby.
That's true. I always thought that when I was younger too. I'm like, I want Kobe on the front.
Yeah.
I don't want to rep Lakers.
Yeah.
I want Kobe on the front. But you can already see the hype and excitement that these competitors have today, and it's so much fun to just see that camaraderie. Something that I say every single week, you don't get that anywhere else. When you're playing at home, when you're on Discord, no, I don't think it's the same exact thing as pulling up to the arena and playing some Fortnite.
Nothing is like LAN, man. Any game you're playing, if you're playing it at home, it's kind of like, who cares? Because when you show up to LAN, you have to show up and show out. So hopefully the people that came here today can get it done. I really like Zafu's chances. Hunt Dog has been hunting for himself a good finish. With a little bit of a smaller bracket here today, I'm hoping he can get some money out the door.
You know what? You already know how it goes. We're going to have 5 rounds of this tournament, and every round you're going to get points based on placement and elimination. So we talk about it time and time and time
every time.
And every single night, every single fort.
I do it in my dreams.
How important eliminations are.
I think about it in my dreams, Pidgey.
No, me too. Trust me. It's horrifying to see a competitor with 0 eliminations. Then I'm crying for you because then you're not in the money.
We're just trying to get you money. Exactly.
That's what I'm saying.
Exactly.
But at the end of those 5 rounds, you'll have a total score, and that will determine if you're in the money or out of the money.
Yep.
And it's going to be a really sad time if you are, because you already see how much money is already on
Look
the
at all
line.
that money.
$1,000 every single week.
So
prize
much
pool.
money.
Nick, break it down.
Well, for first place, you're going to get that cool 250 smackaroonies. For second place, you're going to get 150 clams. Third place, you're going to get 110 chips. Fourth place is 90 little doll hairs.
Little?
Little doll hairs.
Little?
90 little doll hairs. Fifth is 80 smackaroos. Sixth is coming in with that 70. I could go down there and get sixth, I feel.
I think, I'm telling you, 1 week, we got to be able to. I got my Nintendo Switch in my backpack right now. Let's boot it up.
Yeah.
Let's put us in this lobby.
Let's go. 7th and 8th. I'll run the left joystick. You can run the right joystick. 7th and 8th is going to get you a whole video game, and it goes down from there. Pidgey, I don't think the people at home are ready, but I know those competitors down there in the bowl.
I mean, I'm ready, too. Guess what? If you're able to get top 10 right now, you already know what I'm wearing.
Ooh.
They just announced and released the new Jujutsu Kaisen Wave 2 skins, and you already know I'm
JJK.
picking up some of those, and you may be able to as well if you get in that top 10. Boom, buy yourself some more V-Bucks, even though it did get a little bit more expensive. $19 Fortnite card. No one wants it because now it's $22. But still, I'm definitely going to be copping Toji. You got Sukuna, and then you got Mahito. Even though they changed it, apparently. They had a bunch of different characters already lined up, and then they opted to release these guys instead.
You know what that means? That means they called Jujutsu Kaisen and said, who is going to be in your next season? And they said, these guys.
These guys were the most prominent this season. That's
yeah.
what.
Okay. That makes
so
sense.
they were more prominent than the other characters. So they were like, all right, we'll put these guys first. But no edit styles on Toji. Shame on you, Epic Games. I am very sad about that. But I have to do a little rant here and there.
Yeah.
You know what's making me angry about Fortnite.
It'll never be no Vonnie rant, so we'll always appreciate it.
Mine are a lot more tame than that. I get my complaints out there, and then I hope that everyone feels the same.
Give
way.
it like a wrestler like you used to.
No, he literally gets the camera going, gets the zoom in, and gets it going. But
sorry,
no,
I just watched that clip recently. I said, "Dang man, that's hilarious."
that was he really brought it on that. But honestly, I'm just super excited to see which competitors are going to get in the money, which are going to get out of the money. Like you said, it's going to be a smaller day, so a lot more competitors are going to have a better chance of trying to go home with some cash money, as if they weren't before. And a lot of the ranking systems and all of that other stuff will come into play going forward on these whole next
Listen, guys, things change.
rounds.
You know, things change. People, you know, stuff happens. But I'm telling you right now, the next one is on February 14th.
Yeah,
It's going to be the best one yet.
you think so?
I'm a big fan of Valentine's Day.
That is true. Oh no. But also, oh yeah.
Oh yeah, bring your shawty and,
There you go.
show her how good at Fortnite you are.
That's the way to do it. Show off your Fortnite locker, and then the rest is easy.
Yeah,
from there
that
on.
might be a great way to get chicks on the 414.
Yeah, they know. They're like, hey, look at my cash money real fast.
There you go.
But also, going forward, this week, we've had a little bit calmer weekends throughout the start of February, the end of January. But next week, we also will have Speedway. Once again, you'll be able to compete in some Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. We already know Mario Kart 9 or whatever they're going to call it coming out. So, hey, get in your last hurrah with Mario Kart 8 Deluxe as well next week, February 15th, and then Knockdown on the 16th. Stacked weekend next week for the HyperX Arena. So be here, win some money, go home with some nice cash prizes, and
yeah, if you're not here, I guess you
Go
don't like
win.
having fun. I mean,
that's what I'm saying.
I just like having fun, so that's why I'm here.
Every single week, I literally always say, I honestly would not imagine being somewhere else on my weekends. I love watching these competitors play. I love to see the growth of some of these players,
Me too.
and really
And
being able to see what's going on.
We're really able to see the growth. I mean, we've seen people come into this venue, do okay, but then show up the next week polished, practiced, and ready to go, and they've been some of our winners.
Yeah, it's really fun to watch. I mean, even with Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, I've been part of that community for years.
I mean, you know every single person that's
gotten
it's
better. Been a while.
Who
It's been
is
a minute.
who is the best, like, gotten? It's probably you.
No, I wish. I've literally put thousands of hours into Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, and it's not,
okay. 9 is
I'm
coming.
not even close.
9 is coming.
It
All
is.
right, it looks like we're taking a look at Eureka Ergonomics. Big shout out to our chair sponsor here. Big shout out to Hunt Dog, who was waiting for these games going. Looks like he's got himself a little Red Bull there. Product placement everywhere.
Shaking their heads, saying, no, I don't want the camera on me right now. I don't need it.
Met this competitor. Don't think he speaks English. Not that well. So very excited to see how well he does.
That's exciting. But going down the line, we're going to be seeing these competitors either looking at their phones or trying to get locked in because there's still a little bit of time
It's lock-in
before we start this first round and understanding that, hey, you know what? You practice those builds, practice these 1v1s. I see a lot of competitors doing that. They do these build battles in these game
it's
modes.
such a shame this guy didn't get the light on him because he is looking slick.
I know the hair is looking really nice.
he was best dressed when he signed in, but now couldn't catch the light.
And we're going down the line with the need to unlock Smash roster.
Yeah, and
It's hard to see. I can't even see on the screen right now.
I'm telling you, the beauty of these two would have been perfect. She's got pink hair. We can't even see it. So
You know it's pink?
I know it's pink.
I couldn't even see that on the screen right now.
Some more of the young competitors who just show up and show up. I mean, if I was this age, I don't know what age, but if I was that age, I'm not playing on stage, I'll tell you that.
Really?
I'm scared at that age.
No,
I went to my first Yu-Gi-Oh tournament, got 0-2'd in 26 seconds, bro.
No, that happened to me on my first Smash Brothers tournament.
Shout out Quantel.
But actually, when I came down here, me and my friend, when Smash first came out, it was like, hey, we should go down to the arena, we should play. I got 0-2'd real fast, but that shouldn't be the reason why you give up, but that was the reason why. I got juggled to 180% as King K. Rool, and they're like, you know I can beat you, right? And I'm like, yes, I know how percentages work, thank you.
Kill me. Yeah, no, I've never gotten 0-2, but 1-2, I've been there.
Oh, man, I wish I could go 1-2.
Honestly, some of the best Smash players come to these events. So
they do. It's really great to see it. It's the practice also, because when I started to come back to those Smash Brothers events, and even when it comes to Fortnite, you start to learn these matchups. You start to learn how these competitors play, and you start to learn how Squid Game is the most popularist of all TV shows. If you're not old enough to watch it, don't watch it, but you're seeing it on the screen right now.
Well, that's a takoyaki. That's octopus.
Squid, octopus. What's the difference?
It's a lot, actually.
Really?
But I'm no marine biologist, but
I think you are, because you're correcting me right now. That's all I'm saying.
That's fair. I like the tie-in with the Squid Games. Let's get this Battle Royale, a.k.a. the Squid Games, started.
Let's go. Going into round one on our first whole match of the night.
Oh my gosh.
Little Legend already eliminated
said, I don't want to play.
To fall damage.
He said, you know what? Game one, don't need it.
Zafu grabbing one of the first eliminations of the game. The first elimination.
Honestly,
unless you're counting Little Legend grabbing their own elimination.
Yeah, I count it. Catch me on my deathbed. And one. Hey. So looking at it right here, honestly, Little Legend going out early is terrible for the rest of the competitors, because guess what? That's one less kill that they can get.
One less kill. Actually true. Maybe he's doing a favor. You know what? Being like, hey, you know what? If I can't get my own elimination, no one. Exactly. I love this RoboCop with the C3PO. That's actually such a crazy combination. I love that.
Next level Roboception here.
Hey.
And a little couple of moves.
Pumping the beat up.
Was that a pump it up?
Yeah, it was.
Pump it up. Voila. Beat up. Pump it.
Exactly.
I used to run scrims to that game, or that song.
Really?
Yeah. It was like my lock-in song.
That's actually hilarious.
Crazy day.
We'll see if we got any Godzilla enjoyers in this lobby, as well as Hatsune.
I think it's going to get a lot more competitive skin-wise today. With 21 players, I think we're going to be seeing stuff like this.
Best in skins. I was going to say best in class. Best in skins. Hey, come on. That's still on the line right here. Going over to Shadow. Going to be able to grab that Oni shotgun.
Did you watch that
first?
Did you watch that Sonic movie?
Yeah, of course.
Great.
It was. I really want some Sonic skins, unironically.
Absolutely.
Put Jim Carrey into Fortnite. That's what I'm saying.
And
Jim Carrey as Robotnik. Yes, Jim Carrey also.
Jim Carrey.
Old Jim Carrey should be an edit style in Fortnite, as well as regular Jim
And
Carrey.
give him the laser dance and we're set.
Easily. It's one. It's such a
Sega.
hand on the button. Press the button. Oh, such a good movie, man. I will admit, some Sonic fans are like, it's like godsend of movies. I'm like, other movies have done the same exact thing.
Yeah, I actually, with the hype that it got, I was like, okay, this wasn't what I thought.
But it still was amazing.
It still was great. And like when they start playing Live and Learn,
everyone was losing their mind over it. Such a great movie. We do need some Sonic skins. Fortnite, what are you doing? Come on, get your head in the game.
Speaking of sweat skins, this has got to be top 10. I like the Nike Tech box as well in the back, but
that's pretty far. Do they have the Nike box?
They got the box. They're in the box. You don't wear them.
That's true. You have to hold on to
the real good ones. You just gotta put on the back.
Resell them. You gotta start the grind early.
All right, 50. Like I said earlier, 50 Cal Hunt Dog has been leaving these tournaments without money, so I really want to see him today leave with some money in his pocket.
Especially last week when you had 70 people in this map, they did work. Really, Hunt Dog was doing so
Yeah,
much.
we knew that a couple people were gonna pop off, but there was a lot of players that just got a lot of kills that we knew were good, but we didn't know they were that good. Absolutely. Ooh, look at this gym in here. Top floor gym? I'm mad. You're gonna make me walk all the way up to the top floor?
No, you gotta do the stair climb. it's literally installed.
Oh!
Oh, Matt. That was the competitor with the C3PO RoboCop
Oh,
loadout.
no, Matt.
One of my favorite skin combinations in the game, so I'm really sad about Hunt Dog doing that. Come on.
Yeah, Hunt Dog just catching him on the line.
You're supposed to be sleeping right now. You got the sleep cap on. Where's the resident sleep?
Yeah, he's saying, don't sleep on me. Zafu, one of the competitors that might, honestly, looking at the pool of players we have today, might do probably the best out of all of them. I know we give him a lot of gas every week, but
we do.
there's a reason for it.
Zafu is
it
like
maybe
such an unironically, it's really weird to say, but every time I see Zafu, it's always an underdog story of seeing how some weeks he's like
I was gonna
competitor style, and then other weeks you have him where he's so locked in and does some crazy things.
Look at this. This is why I give him all the love. Because if you look,
no!
He's not got his crystal just yet, but look at that. He'd be a great 2v2 player. Donovan's gonna get that free kill, but I don't think Zafu's gonna let him live it down for much longer.
Well, he's gonna be living down 6 feet under momentarily.
Look at how look how well he takes down builds, but he's also able to get into builds so quickly. Watch him. Boom, edit.
Right
boom,
over
stupid,
the wall.
crazy.
Into the assault rifle. Sentinel shotgun combination.
Crazy.
Beautiful work. Fundamentals at heart right there. Great job by Zafu. But like we were talking about, Zafu really, I
Hit
feel
or
like
miss.
he is. But when it comes down to clutch time, that
Hit.
top 5 situation, that is where he really likes to show off in terms of holding on to his mats, being able to box these competitors in, puts himself in the right spot at the right time, and takes the victory royale. More times than not, but really early game, he's not as confident to go into these fights.
I think that's changing. I think he's slowly starting to get more confidence, and you can see him on stage every week here at the HyperX Arena. You got insurance?
What's
that last guy's name? TTV insurance?
Yeah. Anyone got some?
I need to do the chaperone. All casters should get insurance.
I'm just saying. Las Vegas, one of the most expensive places to get car insurance, by the way.
That's got it.
So it is. Every single day now, when I leave the house, I see a car accident. There's a car that's either wiped out on the side of the road. Literally, when I drove into the Luxor, there's some guy who had his entire front end outside of the parking garage somehow bashed in.
Listen, guys, hey, pull up to the arena. We promise your car is safe.
It is safe. They're not getting broken into.
50 Cal Hunter looks like he wants to get this. I mean, that fight might get started. Yeah, there it is.
It might get started. It might end.
It might end real quickly. Yeah, 50 Cal Hunter knew that player was there, got to the top, the high ground of his building, and just looks like he made his way into the edit. Beautiful stuff there from Hunter. Like I said, one of those competitors that is going to be trying his ass off here today.
I'm really curious to see how Let the Dogs Out gonna be able to do. Remember,
Oh, this is pink hair.
Oh, it is?
Yep.
Oh, that's awesome.
I said
with the Let the Dogs Out name, that's crazy.
I said, oh, is that a dog reference? Like, how many dogs do you have? And she said, no, it's a Baja Man reference. I said, yeah, obviously. She said, I don't know how old you are. That's fair. That's fair.
That's hilarious. Who let the dogs out? I did. Pancho, let's go.
Pancho, me too. This is our Spanish competitor here today.
Ooh. But we're going to be seeing them with that kinetic blade as well. Remember, the Samurai Sword is still in the game. They're still really good.
The movement looks nice. I'm liking what I'm seeing right here. Obviously, you said this is Leia? You got me on this last time.
No.
This is my favorite skin though, as we can quickly move away from that. Oh look.
Saying thank you, spectators, saving my life there. DPG though, gonna be breaking down a move, going over to Quatel. We saw him on the stage momentarily, just moments ago. We're gonna be able to lay down the.
Ooh, I like that. Okay, so instigates the fight, throws the teleport, and then instantly I'm somewhere else. You don't know where I am. I'm in the trees.
I do like the backpedal because you're seeing just like how Zafu tracked these competitors with that teleport. If you put it behind you, they ain't looking behind you either, but Poncho's gonna be able to...
Wait a second, Pidgey. We got Poncho Me Too, and he really wants to fight here. He really badly.
Really badly wanted to fight. He just went the complete opposite direction.
Well, I think he knew he lost the build battle, so he's going to reposition here. Oh, yeah. And he's doubly repositioning at this moment.
No, it is smart. I'm not blaming Poncho, but that was just comedic timing at its best.
That's what I'm great at.
It is.
That's what I'm here for.
It is. You're killing. But boom,
okay, Omar.
Gonna be going down. Omar, one of our regular competitors as well. Always with this skin loadout, never changes it up, which I admire so much, actually. They have their shtick, and I love it. I love them.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of being comfortable in your skin.
There you go.
There you go.
Ooh, life facts. That's actually a crazy quote for Fortnite. Always be comfortable in your skin. Zafu checking these bushes, trying to make sure there's no one in there.
I sold like 3 skins just now.
You did.
Bro. Oh,
whoa!
Speaking of cool skins.
A little bit of a change up here. What is this?
First of all, I'm shooting this guy immediately. I don't care.
He is a flashing light across the map.
Literally, bro. Like, if I see this guy's skin, I'm like, who do you think you are? But this is another one of our young competitors, 2 a.m. and
No! Let the dogs out. Going to get actually shredded.
Yeah,
has that legendary submachine gun that really just wrecked out to let the dogs out. That's why you always got to put up your doggy doors and make sure that your dogs are not getting let out.
Zafu,
because you're seeing someone like Zafu looking around the corner.
Watch how he's going to get you that build, too. He slides into the build, breaks the wall, wants to get into this top section as well.
Tries to box him in, doesn't even need to.
My God.
2 a.m. They're not even going to make it to 3 a.m. or 4 a.m. or 5 a.m. Foxy, or should we say Zafu, going to be able to jump right in and take them out.
Rapid FX wants to get into a little scuffle here with Quantel. Is he going to get into an edit, though? Because he can't seem to win this build battle. He does put out the floor for him, and this is his, but I think Quantel knows to stay to this high ground section.
Yeah, that's really the way to do it. And he's able to find their way out. It's crazy how almost every person in this game knows a place to grab those teleports.
Yeah.
I've been kind of looking towards more of the samurai swords in the game. I think they're.
You could see it. You could see it with the Poncho Me Too. Like he still got away. You know?
Yeah. Well, that's like that's like the kinetic, not the samurai sword. So it's a little bit less good in my opinion, but with that new samurai sword, again, it's just ridiculous. BCG going to get blocked out from the skill, get shot into the arm, and we're not talking about medicine, but the only medicine you're going to be getting is Basketball Kid dunking on your elimination, grabbing their first one, trying to whoa. But unfortunately, the only whomp's happening is probably their health bars. They try to build themselves up, lands that teleporter across the way, builds themselves a little bit of a cubby as they're going to be able to pop these small shields. They only have a little bit of time before the competitor's going to be able to find out right where they are, and that competitor is going to be Zafu.
That's exactly
That's
exactly who you don't want to see. I was going to commend Basketball Kid for doing such an amazing job getting an elimination and getting away, but there's no running from Zafu, man.
There is not. When you have no stamina, you're actually not going to be running at all. As Rapid's going to be one of those competitors that are actually stuck in this corner. Drops down to Quatel, was just waiting for that moment. They thought that they were going to be able to catch them off guard, but Rapid going down to Quatel's first elimination of this game. We're down to our top 9 in this in the first 4 storms. So momentarily, we might be seeing a little bit of a slowdown with these next few storms.
Yeah, you would hope. I mean, I think all these competitors are just used to last week where every kill matters. I mean, you see Zafu dropping and getting the kill almost immediately in this game.
Yeah.
So game 1 definitely going by fast. I don't know if they made them land next to each other or what, but this has been a close encounter, to say the least. Zafu, is this German? Is it German ski garb?
I couldn't tell you. I'm going to be real with you. Geography is not my strong suit. Don't let me. We already did. Yeah, what was that?
That was fun.
what was that?
GeoGuessr.
GeoGuessr.
Yeah.
Yeah, we already did that. We were terrible at it. We got one right.
We have both been to Florida.
We have both been to Florida. That was crazy. We need to run that back, actually.
Yeah, I'm down.
Quatel going to be able to run back to teleport, gets out of that situation, tries to get away, but no.
Oh, the other player, Loco.
Ooh,
Make it even harder on him.
Great to see Loco back with us again as well. They're such a great competitor. They're more one of the aggressor and aggressive competitors in this game. To see them back is always
That's
great.
true. Loco at this point in the last week's tournament had about 8 kills or something like that. So Loco sitting with 0 right now and now having to go against the person who wants to take this thing all the way home today. Makes me think that
Not living up to my hype
yeah.
that I just gave him.
Yeah, might have been a little bit of a fluke. No, Pidgey just hates when you run away. if you show any S and not any W, he is gonna call you out. And I love that about you.
No.
No, it's because in the game you play, you can't press S. You gotta press S.
I gotta press W. You wait, press the back.
Yeah,
sometimes
I was gonna say some of these competitors sitting
sometimes
back.
you can.
I've been back before.
Zafu, though, going to be able to build their way up, try to get that high ground. Remember, they took a little bit of damage, taking this time, popping that big shield. They're going to be able to at least refresh every single one of their cooldowns. Their cooldowns is ammo.
98 shield. This is a bad fight for Zafu, unfortunately. So
It is.
has 4 eliminations. Could get taken down here by Loco, so we're going to have to see what happens in this instance. Loco right now has the high ground. Zafu seems a little bit slower to get to things, but
Ooh,
just as I
blocks
say
himself
that, yeah.
out. Oh,
No, he got blocked
Yeah,
out. That's
what
not his wall.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Because they weren't fast enough,
Yeah.
they did not.
And
they
that's
were not able to put down their wall in time.
Okay, has the roof, however. Gonna go to the sky, next level.
Oh my God!
Beats him at the precipice of the jump. Catches him with a nice little 160 hit with a shotgun.
Loco works their way outside of that wall, so Zafu is going to be able to have some time as well to pop up these small shields. But does Loco have the med kits and what they need to put themselves back up?
Look how quickly the shields come back, Pidgey.
There we go. They did have
Look
it.
how
Opens
quickly
up
the shields go away,
and they're just
Pidgey.
going to get blasted. Loco's got to get out of this situation. Their health bar is looking low. Zafu's looking to take this one away, but they're going to be able to hide for the time being. Let's see if they're going to be able to live.
Yeah, how long can a mouse sit in the mouse hole before the cat starts scratching at the hole?
Were you ever good at Mousetrap?
Absolutely.
I never actually played it that much.
That's a good one.
I wish I played it more. My brother played it a lot, but I was never one to play it. I never understood it.
Oh, he just get his self.
Yeah.
Oh, and the balls come crumbling down. I think he was able to get that teleport off just in time, though. So these two are going to take more of an advantageous fight maybe later in the game. Zafu still trying to stay vigilant here, take this one to the glory days. I feel like Zafu, every time we talk about him, it's like he's got it, has what it takes. Never coming away with a win here. 21 competitors today makes it feel like he might be able to take home the victory, but the person sitting next to him wants to get some money, and that's Hunter.
Code Wordy back with us again.
Another
last
great
week.
player.
Yeah, they did so much work last week, so it's great to see that they're going to be able to try and run it back. They were a top 5 competitor time and time again throughout these rounds. To see them right back at it. We've been stuck at 9 players for a little bit throughout 2 storms now, going on 3. So many competitors trying to go into these fights, backing off, trying to survive. Remember, placement and eliminations matter a lot.
Yeah, in the 21 sector, I feel like it did almost nothing for the 78 player, but in the 21 player section, if you finish right now, if you get ended, like I was saying with that last Zafu fight, if you get ended there for 4 kills, that really hurts your tournament start. See where he goes from here.
We'll see where it goes. Trying to farm up some match. Shadow still alive, no eliminations though. And still not full shields. They should really try and prioritize trying to find one full base shield.
He looks like he's sitting right on the edge of the masked meadow too. So that's where the storm is going to end up, at least for that 6th side. A lot of players moving into Loot Lake area.
Yeah, Shadow going to take a little bit of damage, diving their way in from the teleport into the one, the only Blue Lake, aka not the but not those walls being put up. Code Wordy
sneaks out that kill. Omar looked to get that one, but Code Wordy is going to have the last wordy.
I always hate it when they have the last wordy. That's never what I want to happen. And then you think about a good last wordy, and then you gotta cry about it.
Yeah.
But Omar currently trying not to have the tiers cover their screen, as they're gonna be able to teleport out and try and find a better spot, potentially with a little bit of zone advantage. But you're already looking at that mini map. There is many competitors just waiting for this storm to start grooving and smoothing. 50 cal Hunter breaking down these walls. Now, backs against the corner. We'll see if they're going to be able to at least contest some of these competitors, because right now you should be trying to resource drain all of these other players, because the less resources they have down the line in the 8th, 9th circle, they will struggle a lot more. But 50 cal Hunter trying to make a bridge across the water and make their way through into these walls.
Yeah, as that circle goes into that northeast quadrant, and that's kind of, I like what you're saying there, Pidgey, because that's kind of what changes in those fights. You have players, not normally, but you have players that have a lot of mats towards the end. And let's see, down. Shotgun goes through the edit. The wall comes out. Another wall for this player. Loco still sits at 0 kills. You know he wants this one to go, but that player looks like he's going to reposition. But back to what I was saying, yeah, like if you have a lot of builds towards the end of the fight, all that means is that you saved up, and that's why we see a lot of those ending fights. Oh, this guy got high ground, and that's why he won. Of course he got high ground.
Strategy.
Yeah, I mean, it was the Baka first. It was the, you know, we've seen it every week, but it's only because they're doing that is because they have the mats to do it. You can't do it if you have no mats. So.
That was exactly what I was bringing up before the show even started. But being able to have those situations like that, who would rather take those late game fights than to go forward and say, hey, we're going to be able to just drain all of our mats. But like we're seeing, Loco takes
look
walls,
at,
look
at this.
A little bit of a fishing trip, saying, hey, you know what, I need some heals and shields.
That was genius, and you know, right place, right time. He's got the fishing pole, and he's gonna use it. I love that from Loco. It's very creative and using the area that we're in. I mean, if we were on the top of a mountain, you wouldn't be able to do that. So when life gives you fishing pole, you make fish.
Code Wordy teleporting across, trying to find their way. And with not many competitors having that zone priority, you have to think about what goes wrong. And oh man, Hot Dog is gonna go down, 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 and back into the lobby screen. Loco takes walls, is taking lives.
Yeah, I'm loving how Loco played that. I mean, he moved himself from a bad position to fishing to ending up taking down one of our best competitors in the lot. So beautiful stuff there. I'm loving what I'm seeing from Loco so far, even though not cashing in as many kills as he was last week. He must have just been getting all those ESL kills.
He must have, man. It's really sad to see Hot Dog still not finding that victory royale, but I'm really excited to see what they're going to be able to do in the next upcoming rounds. Code Wordy, Wattel, Insurance, Zafu, Poncho, and Loco all here in this final few circles. You can see how tiny the mini-map's becoming. That sword is taken over.
Oh! Out the sky! There's one of those reasons that you would want the teleporter instead of the sword, but a very...
They were invisible too! They had the invisible medallion!
Might have been a shot in the dark, but still, Code Wordy does an amazing job of getting at least one on the board. Loco taking some shots on the walls of his building. He's going to have to move to the brick.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah, that was a ridiculous shot out the sky.
Just was aimed that you saw the flash out of the invisibility just for, like, it shows you for a split second, and that's all it took. Oh, man. But right now, the invisibility medallion, I think is really nice and really nice to have.
Insurance looking low, and yeah, he's going to get spammed out by Zafu, who's in a great spot.
You know, their insurance rates are going skyrocket after that accident, going into round 2. Zafu still trying to spread down these walls. Really low, going to go down. Top 4 situation
Loco
into this first round.
Loco's actually who killed him, though, so Zafu not going to come away with that kill just yet. Loco's starting to be that killer that we've seen. He's getting warmed up to be one of the people that could win this whole thing. Zafu kind of posted up. It's looking like the mats, I'm assuming, are getting lower and lower as Zafu gets pressed up on. He's going to teleport away, gets his brick out. That's a little brick out here. Look at that high ground getting ready to form. Look at how he did the bottom. That was so hard to shoot out.
And that happened about getting shot out, going to be taken down by Omar there. And now Zafu still with this high ground. His circle going to be moving away from his makeshift.
And the reposition.
Into
Omar.
Not going to have enough match to protect himself. And now Code Wordy going into the high ground. Has the invisibility, has the samurai sword. Zafu kind of panicking, doesn't know where they went.
Oh, but headshots him.
And that's going to be a ton of damage coming out from Zafu onto Wordy. So they're going to have a little bit of time. Popping these small shields, popping the invisibility, gets stuck
But
in
here
the
comes
storm.
the storm.
And they didn't even realize that they were going to be backed up against the wall. Still trying to pop those minis and get themselves into a spot where they have a little bit of time to restore their health and shields. Going into this invisibility, had the opportunity for that shot. They
Trying
did
to get
not.
high ground.
Zafu still looking like they're in a bad spot.
Insane high ground move from Zafu. Lands right on top of him. Gets him to 1 health.
And now Zafu trying to break through these walls. Did not claim those just yet. Pop those fish. Code Wordy, though, is literally underdog situation. Still has the small shield. I would have
He's jumping.
No, going to jump down to their death.
Relatable.
Zafu grabbing the first win of Friday Frags.
2 weeks in a row, Zafu comes out, warms up, and shuts down here at the HyperX Arena. However, we've seen his game decline after he gets that first win. So, beautiful stuff game 1. Gotta keep it consistent.
That is the last way I want to go out here at Friday Frags.
But also
having the samurai sword to negate fall damage, the invisibility, 4 small shields, and the way you go out is jumping down to your death.
I mean, it's game 1. He's got 4 games to work with.
True.
It might be one of those situations, you know, kind of like Overwatch, just jump off the map. We'll reset for game 2, that kind of thing. But
that's 4 small shields.
Yeah, I mean, he makes a great. I mean, it's insane to see because he had the high ground, right? So, but I think
he had the advantage. He had the samurai sword.
Yeah.
They could have done a lot. And even in those situations, realize the samurai sword also allows you to knock back competitors into the storm. He could have taken that opportunity potentially.
Maybe
Maybe
he was trying to.
He was trying to. That's the thing. You know what? When that adrenaline is pumping, you got your heart racing.
You're on stage at the biggest arena in Las Vegas.
There is a lot on the line when it comes down to that 1v1
sorry,
situation. But then also, you have to think about, have they practiced those 1v1s, those build battles, stuff
you know
like that?
Zafu has. Zafu is, I'm critical about this guy, and I'm always giving him his flowers, but he genuinely, when I watch his, you know, gameplay from the arena, he is practice. He's in a build battle every time I see him, so.
It's great to see the commitment, the dedication, knowing how much money is on the line. $250, nothing to scoff at for first place. And right now we know Zafu is going to be in that first place spot going forward, and we'll have those scores ready for you guys momentarily. But still, to see a situation like that, that just goes to show when you go into that tunnel vision, you don't know exactly what's the best move, what's the best way to get around this situation. Maybe you'll tunnel in like Tyler 1 and get eliminated. Who knows?
Sometimes I'm 1 health and I think, okay, I've made it far enough. You know, like this is based on points, and I can see him having that mentality. But there's always that thing in the back of your head, like, listen, man, people have won and lost this tournament by 1 point.
By 1 point.
So make it known that that might have been a bad decision there. But Zafu is going to be our winner of round 1. Same thing happened last week, and he wasn't necessarily the victor. But that is a great start to a 21-man bracket.
It is. It really, really is. And really, I like the kind of change-up, right? Because with having that 70 players last week, going back to the
It went about the same speed.
Unironically, yes. But also thinking about how much of a pacing difference this is, because before, you know what, when you run, you're running into someone every half a second, but now you have to be prepared when you're running across, getting shot at. What do you do to really counter what's going on for yourself? When you're going against that 70 players.
I like that, because it's not just I'm running away, I'm doing this. It's I'm countering your play.
Yeah, and with 70 players, really all you're doing is committing to a fight.
Yeah.
But multiple times now you're
Third
seeing,
party.
hey, exactly, these pacing, it's not really issues, but these different kind of matches where you have these 20 competitors, you have to now decide, hey, maybe this person doesn't have the heals and shields like these other competitors do. So should I commit?
We saw a fight like that between Paco and Zafu. I felt like halfway through that fight, they're kind of going at it, they're thinking about it, and then once they realize, hey, we're both good at building, we both deserve to be into the later rounds, let's get out of here.
It is very interesting to see the game plan change for these competitors, especially like you said, we don't have like a lot of the other heavy hitters that we normally see, Unger, Baka, etc. This week, you know what, people are getting sick, wash your hands, and all these other things do come up for people's lives, but hopefully next week, like you said, is going to be a great one for these competitors, so I'm excited to see how that's going to go down. But for this week, we see Zafu just absolutely dominating and doing what he does best, is clutching up in that final few moments of the final circle.
Here's why I'm saying next week is going to be amazing.
Why?
I have no idea. But here's why I think. Let's say you didn't get your girl a present for Valentine's Day. You say you forgot. You come down here, you get your money, you go get her a present.
That's what I was saying. You say, hey, trust me, I don't have enough money right now, but once I win Friday Frags, we'll be getting ourselves a steak dinner, and that's the way to do it. It's the only place you can do that and win yourself some
Let's
money.
say you get 7th. You can buy her a video game. You can buy her some flowers. I'm just saying, it's a valid point. It's a valid statement.
But also, you should be doing that this week, because then you have money for next week.
Then you have double down.
Yeah, boom, done.
Nailed
exactly.
It. Nailed it.
And then also, boom, then right after, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, knockdown, and then go from there. But we're really excited to see how that's all going to be. Hopefully, I hope that we make some nice Valentine's Day overlays.
Friday Frags. Yeah. Guys, Pink, you're welcome. I think you might be the best, like, overall competitor.
What?
Like, you could show up to the Smash tournament or, like, just the fighting game thing and do okay.
You haven't looked at my Start GG. You know what? You're probably one of the best. Boom.
Yeah.
0-2, 0-2, 0-2, 0-2, 0-2, 0-2.
You know, like, you could show up to Speedway and do well. You've showed up to other things and done well. I was trying to think of, is there a competitor that just comes in here and sweeps? And I was like, it might be Pidgey.
We don't see a lot of competitors kind of
like, I do this, I come to this, I come to this.
Into different competitive things, but also it might be a detriment for myself that I don't just hard focus on one game like you're seeing a lot of competitors do at Friday Frags.
I was thinking of
or Knockdown or something else where they literally put in, you know what, hundreds of hours into learning these mechanics.
That's a problem of an amazing commentator as yourself, is the more games you play, the more money you make.
That's what it's, you know what, and then it also comes down to saying, hey, all the competitions and tournaments we have here at the arena, but the only thing that matters right now is the scores, and seeing Zafu with those 32 points out of that first round.
There was
and then
21 people in that game, and Zafu was able to get 32 points. Make that make sense.
I wish I could. I'm thinking it's not working. And Code Word, he's going to be there in second place with 25 points. Omar in third with 23. Loco in fourth with 21. Patel in fifth with 18. Insurance Guy in sixth with 15 points as well. Poncho in seventh with 14. Shadow in eighth with 12. DPG in ninth with 11. And Hunt Dog tying all the way up there.
See, I know he's not happy with that, but that is a great start for Hunt Dog down there in the money. 10th place, has room to work with. Tied for 10th. Tied for 9th.
Yeah, it's really cool to see.
Holy crap, look at all the 9 competitors.
9, 8, 0, 7.
Everybody is still in it. Didn't Little Legend jump out the building?
Yeah. I don't know.
Wait,
how this
okay, I could
works.
for sure get 10th if he's jumping out for 7 points.
I don't know how this works. I'm going to be real with you guys. The point tallies are not mathing right now, but
well, it's just because
right.
top 10, top 20 has always given you points.
Well, yeah, I know top 20 does, but we'll figure it out.
Okay, that is not right.
That's not right.
That's
yeah,
not right.
Legend.
Basketball Kid for sure got a murder.
That's what they. Yeah.
Basketball Kid for sure got a murder.
Yeah.
I saw it. I'm what is it
Fix
called?
that production.
I'm snitching on him.
That is brutal, but we'll get that fixed. Don't worry, guys. We'll get it all mathed out and understandable in terms of how math works, hopefully. We don't know. we are just up here to yap, but that's what we're here to do. But hopefully we'll be able to get that fixed. I know Basketball Kid was doing good and did work on a few eliminations, but going forward, we'll see what happens.
I'd hate to be a snitch, but I saw Basketball Kid murder another player.
I saw it happen with my 2 eyes. No, it was a figment of your imagination.
Shout out to Scooty, who was like, it's called an elimination.
I know.
Like, no, bro, we out here murdering.
Murder.
All right, little legend. Let's see if he can
Running
get his.
it back.
Let's see if he can get his 10 feet on the ground.
Please, this time. Maybe he got stuck on the top of the of that bridge.
Yeah,
and
maybe
had to
that's
jump
the
down.
plan.
Maybe that's what happened.
Is there anything,
I really want to know.
is there anything up there?
No.
No, he just bonked his head, huh?
I really actually want to know what happened with him on that
Hey,
first
don't
round.
cut away. I need to see this kid's feet hit the ground.
Please. Little Legends is too goated. You got the Nick 830 skin every single week.
Yes,
Love
sir.
to see it. Never back down, never what?
Okay, does seem like he's getting away
Never a
from
dead
the
meme.
competitors. Nah, Nick 830, probably a staple in Fortnite forever.
Unironically, his content. Anytime I see a clip, it's hilarious.
And I like that he does things with his community, even if they, if they get out of line, he kills them and never talks to them again in their band. But
Insurance guy going down in the first
No
elimination
way.
of this round. DPG gonna be the one to take him out.
you ever played Blackjack?
Yeah.
That's why you get your insurance right there.
Hey, that was crazy. I didn't know where you were going with that. My brain was running and I could not figure it out. Actually, crazy work.
That's why you gotta get insurance. Get taken down first. Get the
Gotta
ace.
make sure that
Ace
dealer
10
doesn't
the
have
dealer.
something up their sleeve.
Yeah, ace 10 to the dealer there. Ant-Man, Amari, 2 a.m. I see him in his jersey last week. He did amazing. Wow, that is a fishing line right there.
Have you ever gone fishing?
Yeah, a lot,
Really?
actually. Yeah, I'm a big fan.
Really?
Yeah, I'm
I suck so bad. We
Really?
went one time. We
It's
could not
not-
even get the
Bro,
lineup
okay,
right.
well that's a problem. But
Well, we got it a little bit, but it was tough.
yeah, the hardest part for me growing up was, okay, I caught the fish, now what do we do with it? I don't want to touch it. That's weird.
No, I'm always a throw it back.
No, yeah, but I mean, I don't want to take it off the hook.
Oh yeah, no.
I've actually caught a small fish, thrown it back, and caught a bigger fish with that fish on the line because I didn't want to take it off the hook.
Oh,
That's a pro fish tip for you, though. If you want a bigger fish and you're not happy with the one you got, just throw it back out there.
Throw it back out there.
There's bigger fish in the sea, exactly.
Oh.
Speaking of fish, I let the dogs out.
Grabbing the elusive samurai sword, and we already know it's really good for that movement, but when you're landing in these outskirts, you're already seeing their shields not being popped up to 100, and that's one of the things you have to sacrifice when you're not landing on these main locations, especially with only 21 competitors here this week, a little bit lower of a showout than it normally is. You want to drop on a main location. There's no reason why you shouldn't. There's literally ammo boxes that give you small shields. So many opportunities to get yourself up to full health. Just drop on the main location. You're not saving yourself by dropping so far off the map.
Yeah, I was going to say, I let the dogs out. It's one of our only girls in the tournament, but I see about 2 or 3 down there, so
That's great to
let
see
me
as
chill.
well.
Of all ages.
And especially recently, HyperX competitor for the Speedway competition. Emery being one of the most goated,
She's goated.
goated racers, and really
I'm seeing her finishing, and I'm seeing some of her races, and they are
ridiculous.
Yeah.
I mean, truly, even competing-
anybody that can beat Funny Name, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Bring them,
exactly.
bring them on in.
Exactly. Hunky, though, got that Eminem Slim Shady loadout, but Loco takes walls right back at it again. Just going to be farming mats. Only one elimination throughout almost 2 storms now. Everyone going way farther out than they did last game. So we might be seeing a little bit of a dragging beginning and middle until we get to the end. And then we'll be starting to see the action unfold. Basketball Kid, remember, you better have fixed their scores.
Yes,
But
please. I know I see him got somebody now. I might be crazy.
might
but
have
I'm
to
not
throw a
that-
technical out there as
Yeah.
you can see him with that ref outfit.
That's a technical foul.
Basketball
Oh,
not going to be able to
no.
save their ref today. Basketball Kid taking a ton of damage. Has to pop these small shields. I don't think they should take this fight right now. This is just too much of a disadvantage.
Yeah, I mean, this player, I mean, they want it, though. The teleport comes out. It might be just a bait, however. The teleport comes in and it actually pushes him away. So it doesn't seem like Basketball Kid is moving away. He takes a hard shotgun shot. He's going to reload and start to try to traverse this build. 1 shot, 2 shot, 3 shot, blue shot.
Oh!
He's going to get the spam with the SMG. This is like one of the only SMG kills we've seen in a while, but that's a great time to pull it out. He kind of baits him into thinking, okay, he doesn't have any more shots in his shotgun. I can go for this fight. No, Basketball Kid with the 5-range A.
That is ridiculous to see that turnaround.
Oh, Loco gets his wall taken! Loco gets his wall taken!
2 a.m. Ant-Man Amari is truly being the superhero we've been looking for, taking down Loco. And what a change-up this has been. DPG going down, great competitor. And now Ant-Man taking down Loco. We're going into another build battle fight. Hunky unfortunately not going to be able to move and move. Their health bar is looking low and empty as Shadow grabbing that elimination.
Yeah, well, the fake Slim Shady, please sit down.
Please sit down. Please sit down. Little Legend is gonna have to go back.
Oh, you said there's only been 1 elimination, and they just started flying.
they said
get to work.
I'm taking it down, and even Rapid is rapidly seeing their health bar deteriorate right in front of their eyes. Has to throw out that teleporter, pops it up, and now they're gonna be able to drop down, work their way up the mountain.
I think I just seen Hunter's glider. I believe that's like season 2. So shout out Hunter. Being a dog like me.
I didn't get to see it up there.
It's that like camo.
Oh,
Circle umbrella. It's either season 1 or season 2. I'm not sure.
No, absolutely. Donovan trying to work their way up a
It's a carp.
waterfall.
It's a carp.
What's that song? They don't go chasing
That's TLC, baby.
Ant-Man now going for another elimination. Their confidence at an all-time high after taking out a top
Frags. Oh, man!
Sentinel shotgun goes boom right onto Shadow, and now they will only be a shadow of what once was.
Listen.
Amari taken 2.
Listen, man. We give Fortnite players a lot of stuff for, all you do is build the Taj Mahal. All you do is build and then you win.
But these
They
flicks
got
are
aim,
They
bro.
do. That's what I'm saying. These
They
flicks
got
are ridiculous.
Aim. I mean,
I
the
love
one
it.
that we saw earlier where the guy gets shot out of the sky and he's half invisible. Like, come on. We're aiming up today.
Racer is now going to pop out the sword, go across the way. Remember, with this location in particular, there is so much scaling up and down environment and being able to move through these kind of labyrinth areas. So being able to realize that much.
Oh.
Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot.
When the fish get an attitude.
That kind of sounded like the song. When the fish get an attitude. Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot. We're hearing some footsteps. Racer is racing towards another elimination, but will they find them? It's a labyrinth, and you've got to figure it out. Maze Runner style. They're going to be able to build their way up to the top and make it drop, but unfortunately, not going to be able to find where that competitor went.
Jumping onto this, gonna get
a little bit of a hard time.
Yeah, risky. Risky.
Whoa, that surfboard is cool.
Yeah, they got some cool stuff here today.
I'm pretty hyped about that. That's really cool.
Surfing through the air.
Poncho switching over to Mr. Money Hands.
I'm really wondering what competitor is going to like prove themselves as the end-all be-all. I mean, we've seen Baka do it, and I think that's the only competitor that like really comes here and just shuts it down. Zafu has been hit or miss. I wonder if there's anybody else that's debating in our midst. I've seen Unger do it before in the past.
Yeah, we had a few top-tier competitors also staying out here, and then they were able to participate in Friday Frags taken by Storm. But I agree with you. I am one to see.
Who's that next local guy?
That's what I'm saying. I love to see those competitors who really say, I can win these build battles time and time and time and time again. I'm not afraid. I know what I need to do.
Yeah.
And especially just at the end of the day, it's also loadout. And I talk about it every week, especially. You know what? Matt may have the best skins in the lobby right now, but unfortunately their loadout is not looking fresh. But it's looking like they're actually fixing it up, grabbing the sword for mobility. What you will see right here with Twitel is potentially what you want. I would decide whether or not you want to go with the Samurai Sword or the teleporter and then put a health pack in that spot so you're able to sustain if you find yourself in a bad situation.
Yeah, just from talking to Zafu, I know that can mix you up as a competitor just a little bit more than you wanted to, you know? You don't have the right loadout, you don't feel comfortable in a fight, you don't get enough mats because you're looking for guns. It's inspiring. my God, Zafu though with the movement. I mean, looks like an actual ninja out here.
Build up, goes down, and shoots him right in the back. This Villa is being killed. Zafu grabbing their first elimination of this round. Doesn't even have to really use much resources, but they're just opting to make sure that they're going to be able to put themselves in the right spot at the right time.
This is exactly what I'm talking about. Zafu, all purples, has exactly what he wants, got his first elimination, ready to take the tournament by storm.
Back through here with the Catwoman skin. With those, you got the bunny slippers, which goes, shark slippers, which goes absolutely amazing. Yeah, love to see it. Crazy. That was actually, unironically, the last thing I thought that would be something to buy in Fortnite are shoes.
Yeah, me too.
Which I think from the front look amazing, but like right here, you don't really see them. You don't really see them.
Yeah, I mean, the things that they've done with just the pickaxe and the back blade, adding one more little section to make money, why not? Why not? Okay, Donovan looks to be in a pretty advantageous spot. Isn't going to be able to run away, and Zafu going to catch him walking. Now going to go take a look through his food.
And that's the glory of being an aggressive player. You're able to claim their loot, their max, their health packs. That is your reward for being aggressive, because if you use your massive health packs and otherwise, you'll be able to claim your own and run it back. That's the great part about being able to grab multiple eliminations in one game. Racers are going to be able to find themselves in a safe spot. Rapid has to rapidly put up some walls and protect themselves. Throws down that Sprite, and they're going to be able to slide their way down. And now we see them going for a watchtower situation. Backaroo getting eliminated. Zafu grabbing 3. Boomstick might find themselves getting exploded. We'll see if Sergeant Guppers is going to live.
Birdie.
But no, they're not.
What's the word? What's the word?
It's a bird. It's a plane. No, it's word.
It's a word. Yeah, I mean, look at it. Got the golden, moving with that little Sprite as well, so the shields are going to stay tough enough. 11 players remaining, and Hunter is doing what he does best. It's in the name. He's hunting. Keeping his eye on Rapid here. God, I was just said that, but it doesn't matter. He takes a huge amount of damage, and now he wants to press this fight. This is where sometimes, though, Hunter doesn't feel the most confident. So I'd like to see him work on his skills, and there he goes, right into the build. See, that's a completely different way to get into a build. He waits for the player to kind of move into his trap.
Yeah.
He is the one that placed that edit, and he just slowly waited for that player to move into that area.
Unfortunate situation in Rapid.
Oh, that is cheating. Oh, that is cheating.
Actually blending in.
I mean, no, I mean, shout out to her, but
Actually blending
That
in
is
with
that.
the surroundings, and now we're going to be able to see potentially the facility for down getting taken over, fighting the boss.
10 players left fighting the boss. I don't know, but
Hey, that invisibility and that extra movement speed, you get unlimited stamina, a lot of advantages that go your way if you go to those Sky Islands. So I'm shocked that he's not even getting contested for it, because it's just been such a priority for many competitors to give themselves a little bit
normally
of an edge.
in games online, right?
Well, I mean, even last week we saw it being a very big priority. So a little bit more of an edge against other competitors, but now going into the boss battle, he's going to be losing a lot of shit.
Bro, it's literally fighting the final boss at HyperX Arena right now. You're all witness.
And this is what I love. Oh
Headshot,
my
okay.
god.
Headshot's the ever-loving samurai out of him.
55 HP and a dream. Zafu almost finding themselves on the losing end of a boss battle. So right now,
But
they're
guess
gonna be
what?
able to
Now
claim-
I'm invisible.
Yeah, it's very, very nice to have. They're going to be able to drop down. Marble Rivals, you don't even have to be Invisible Woman
Oh, Shadow.
to go invisible.
Speaking of
in
Shadow.
Fortnite.
He's up with the flip-flops, too.
Don't you love him? That's what's one of my favorite. That's why this is one of my favorite skins, because they added that detail about the little Sergeant action figure.
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
so cool. I love that attention to detail.
This is actually my thoughts when coming to the first Ninja event. I was the pink pants with the stone up top.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and I was thinking, okay, well now if I get into a fight, I can just kind of chill by some kind of wall, but then my pants are pink, so
You know what?
I don't know what I was thinking.
You are actually showing up to get eliminated once
Yeah.
they see those pink pants. They're
Yes.
like, that does not go with your outfit.
You know, it's
Get
funny.
out.
It's funny. That's what happened.
Omar looking for their first elimination as well. Code Wordy finding themselves in a build battle, trying to work their way up.
It's young
but
basketball. It's young Luka Doncic.
don't even bring that up right now. Man, that was just insane. But Ruts, even more insane is seeing Wordy trying to solve the puzzle this day. Oh, Zafu taken out, lets the knockdown.
Camouflage doesn't work on Zafu. Okay, gets a good shot down on him, no, and the roof isn't built yet. The basketball kid starting to scramble, and Code Wordy's gonna take all of the loot. Give me the loot, give me the loot.
And that's the way to do it. If you're able to claim that rooftop, position yourself where you have an advantage. But right now, Code Wordy does not have an advantage. They better find a way to get out of this situation.
Like
Find
it,
their
look
route,
how-
getting breaking into. But they're going to have a huge exchange back and forth. They're going to be able to go back to their play.
Yeah. Good. I mean, great heals and great shot onto Zafu as well. So I think he's going to use his Sprite as well. Shout out Sprite. First clinching. Zafu here with the invis in the build. Not scared of much.
Gonna go into this hole, trying to find their way around it, or potentially box them in. Finds an exit
Oh!
plan. They'd rather go for that exit plan than take that fight right now. Because you're seeing how big that build gets, right? That's also something you have to think about in these fights, that you're just not going to be able to find them, and you're just using your mats for no reason.
Do I want to be in a maze, or can I get away with my life here? And Zafu also one of those players that is so good at shooting out the build.
Yeah.
Exactly to shoot to knock him down. So
Or take over their builds. But when you have that many mats to go through, you just say, you know what,
Yeah,
these
I'm
walls
over
are
it.
just not worth it.
Yeah.
I'm going back.
even the best players are going to go, okay, I don't want to be in this maze. So Racer going to try to build up, has the high ground at the moment. Launching Me Too, it seems like he does not want anything to do with this fight. However, trying to take down this build, and he does.
Oh my god!
That's a lot of damage, but I think it was less than he thought it was going to be. It looks like he didn't build up too far, and now Racer is, guess what, raced on out of there.
Yeah, almost got erased.
Yeah, nailed it.
But fortunately for them, they're going to be able to live another day. 8
You should
players
have all
left.
the Racer punch ready to go. You should be the Racer punch guy.
I'm actually shocked I don't have more stored in the
that
back pocket.
that was a good one.
Ant-Man, Amari going to find themselves getting shot down. Got to build up in some walls, protecting themselves, boxing themselves back in. Quintel, though,
Knock,
going
knock.
to be out, trying to run away. Zafu has them on lock, drops right around this corner, but will they be able to find them in time? No, they do not. Quintel going for that teleport, but unfortunately not going to be able to take it for the time being. Zafu still trying to break down these walls, and they do. Claims it, works their way around, and boxes them in and tries to get themselves out.
Listen, I don't have the time. I don't have the want to deal with you. Zafu gonna walk away. Honestly, could have probably fought a little bit longer there, but thinking of himself in that moment. 8 players remaining, looking at the time, looking at the... I was gonna let her sing it, but...
You don't like my voice?
No, I love it. I listen to whatever you told me.
Zafu teleporting out once again, trying to find an elimination or just damage output some way, somehow. They're looking pretty low in terms of teleports, so they got to think about that going forward. Racer also trying to race across the sky. Where does it play? No, it is Racer trying to not get erased. The damage is coming, but Zafu just barely trailing right behind that competitor, and Omar takes it away. Zafu's got to be really a little bit frustrated. All these eliminations getting taken away.
Yeah, you said it perfectly. 2 or 3 kills, just get away from him there, and he's going to be scrambling to look for more here. But like you said, his teleports are getting low, and the only way to get more teleports is to find a top-tier competitor who has some on them. So look for him to continue to try to push these fights, because once the teleports are literally gone at this point. So he needs to find the elimination, and he needs to find this kill right here. And there he goes, gets it perfectly, moves into the build, gets some more teleports, and he is going to be a rough cookie to beat coming into this final 5 section.
Talking about a rough cookie, man. There is nothing that these competitors are going to be able to bake up to compete with what they're doing. It is actually ridiculous to see how Zafu's builds are leagues above the rest of the competitors here today. They are just manipulating him, they're controlling, and he's boxing in every single person he's going against right now. So to see that at work, really great work by Zafu.
This is a 4-party, which we haven't had in the past, but none of the bullets rang true. Zafu gonna move straight into the build and is not worried about the other competitors that are shooting at him. They were shooting at the other player, however, because his health is looking low. But jeez, is this a fine and dandy round for Zafu? I talked to him about how his round 1 needs to be looking just like his round 2, and I think he took that to heart.
6 eliminations, they're already putting themselves in a great spot, but right now, you're currently seeing the match being used. They gotta resource, they gotta be able to manage what's going on in this top 5 situation. Goes for that teleport, and kind of a little bit of a dangerous kind of situation, but they're gonna throw down that spray
Look how
right now.
fast that is.
Yeah, 30 health right off the top, and being able to get even more from that, up to 50 HP. But currently, we see the top
he
5
is just going
situation.
door to door. He's doing it like a salesman, Pidgey.
And you know what he's selling?
Yeah.
A one-way ticket back to the lobby waiting room. That's what we're currently watching right now. Poncho kind of in a bad spot. They better have not invested into some bad songs, because right now their luck is looking like it's about to run out.
Yeah, this is a competitor that rivals Zafu, however, so he's going to take this one. He did get shot from another player, so he needs to heal up just the same. This player, I mean, he moves in. I love how Zafu is playing this. He finds a build and moves in, builds a double-decker on top of it. That actually looks like like I would live there so quick. Nice little brick house in the center of a Brutal Box.
They don't make them like that anymore.
No.
With the brick, you know what? You go back to the east side, you're seeing all these well-built houses. They ain't going down anytime soon with that brick. I agree with you there.
Yeah, they only build the chimneys out of brick nowadays. I don't know what that's about.
Zafu teleporting out, going to be wonderful. Yeah. Get themselves back up, and they don't need to get themselves back up.
Oh,
99's
99
gonna haunt me
problems.
forever.
99 problems, and they're all shields right now. Zafu knows that all he needs to do is take down one competitor, and he can get the things that he needs, but he doesn't need to be thinking that way. He needs to be thinking Final 5-4.
Final 5-4, where can I go to give myself the best image possible? And we are looking at it right now.
That's not Vantage, and the Vantage was the camera view, I agree.
That's what I'm saying. They were just giving a little bit of a hint, saying,
Yeah,
hey,
like, hey, you should be here.
with this zone advantage right now, some of these competitors are just trying to wait for their time to get someone else who's running out of their build and grab an easy elimination. And going into this 9th storm, who's going to take this? Top 5 still happening. Very slow paced of some final circles.
3 teleports come out right there, all the way from the top floor to the bottom floor of the other side. Knowing that that storm is coming out, Mitu finally meets Zafu, and Zafu finally meets his next meal.
His next victim, indeed. As they're going to be able to reap the rewards there. They needed a little bit of help, and they're going to be able to grab that as well. So pop these molecules for the time being, box themselves in, so that they have a little bit of leeway for these heals. So that just shows between someone who's just going to be able to put down one ball, and someone who boxes themselves in is able to control these walls as well as Zafu.
Here we go, though. This might be insane. Zafu versus Hunter. Zafu gets the first shot. These two are sitting right next to each other, so if he beats him, he can stand up and shake his hand.
We'll see what happens. Hunter going after pop and flashes, get themselves healed right back up. That one is right behind him, though. They do not want to take this damage because it's a 5-tick down. And that's going, 10-tick actually going to hurt a lot. Ow. That is some burning rain, to say the least, as Hunter now going to be able to break down some walls. Sees something as they go around the way. Now,
okay, we got a little sky base forming here. I don't know if I'm allowed to say that.
A little bit of a bed war situation. Who's going to take him down is the question.
Well, it's
great loadout as well with what they have in their inventory. Going for that teleport. Those builds are going to go down. Great decision making to get out of that
and it's still
sky build.
It's still there too. You can kind of go back.
Well, you saw it just get destroyed, right?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. What was the great decision? you may never go back to that Skyport now because these competitors finally saw it and they said, no, we don't want to deal with the high ground. We already have too many problems. Zafu's invisible. They tried to grab that shot, but they do not. Right now, with that sword moving and grooving, we've got Hunter, Ant-Man, Zafu, and Worthy. Hunter taking a lot of damage.
Zafu's down!
Zafu's down!
Hunter got him!
Ant-Man's going to be able to grab some heals from that elimination. If you did not know, when you grab an elimination, your health will go up. They're going to be able to pop these small shields, but Hunter now dealing with this low ground situation. This is where Anakin Skywalker was, but will he be able to use his force power to pull him down? No, for the time being.
I mean, he took
Hunter
down Zafu.
is not looking good. You got to teleport up. You got to do something.
Oh, it's a
big
good shot,
this
though.
around.
Good shot.
Oh! 2 a.m. Ant-Man Amari takes the second round of Friday Frags.
Yeah, I mean, and Zafu just gonna have some words for Hunter, who's sitting right next to him. Listen, man, if you're not gonna win it, don't kill me. So
that was a risky call and a risky play to drop down, and you almost saw it go bad. With 30 HP, Ant-Man able to take that second round. Zafu, unfortunately, didn't have enough health kits, didn't have enough med kits, didn't have enough big shields or time to give themselves the win, the run back. But now with 2 different competitors winning, we'll see how that's going to change up the leaderboard momentarily.
Hunter had a good amount of eliminations there, but yeah, 2 a.m. is going to come in and steal that victory royale away from him. Still going to get the points, still going to do everything he needs. Zafu was on a absolute tear, so Hunter hitting him with the shotgun and ending things is a beautiful serendipitous moment for the two, because they're sitting literally right next to each other.
That is great. And you know there's no screen peeking in this competition when you're locked in.
That's what I said to him. I said, you know, he said he wanted to sit next to Zafu. I said, you know, no teaming. But then I thought about it and I was like, oh, you want to beat Zafu more than anybody. You want to beat Zafu more than anybody in the building.
That's how I feel every single time. I'm like, I'm not trying to screen peek on anyone. I'm trying to win.
Yeah.
I'm trying to win fair and square and not really have that taken away from me, because I'm like, oh, you're right over there.
Yeah.
Let me start running over there. But really, really great work from Ant-Man, being able to control that entire final circle, the final circles, going into that sky base, dropping down, making great decisions, having that teleporter on standby, and even dropping down again to take out
that seemed more like right place, right time for 2 a.m., but big shout out to him for coming away with an insane amount of points right there.
An insane amount of points indeed. And we'll have those tallied up momentarily, but for the time being, that has been an extremely fun match. We're going to be seeing a little bit more slower rounds going forward as well, going in around 3, 4, 5, but it's still really fun to watch these very personal 1v1s like you're talking about, with that competitor being right beside you. And when you're able to look over and go, hey, I got you, that's the most satisfying thing for me.
I'm killing Pidgey and I'm going this.
Then I'm going like that.
Yeah. that's how I got this face.
You're welcome. I made you beautiful. Yeah, it's like gorgeous Squidward. But we do have the scores. We're going to be breaking it down and looking at who's taking over. Zafu still in the lead. We saw that 2 a.m.
Look at that.
Was really low on the leaderboard.
The Hunt Dog versus Amari has insane implications. Exactly what we were talking about last time. 1 point difference.
And Omari as well. Or Omar.
Yeah. Omari.
Omari, 70. Yeah. 40, 39, 38. That's going to be the lineup for 3rd, 4th, and 5th. And then 6th place, Patel, Poncho in 7th with 31.
There we go. Give Basketball Kid his
there
points.
We go.
I'm done with y'all trying to. All right. Little Legend, though, sitting at 15.
That's what we like to see from these competitors. Still very close, 58.
Can we just fit Little Legend on the other page? Giving him his own last place screen is doing it for me.
That just means you got to clutch up, Little Legend. You got to be able to lock in right now or never.
You got it, Legend.
That's the way to do it. Lock in right now. There's still a huge chance of you coming back as well. So don't count yourself out at all. You just takes one good game. Yeah. Look at that, 15 to 22. That literally so close together. So just don't count yourself out just yet. Code Wordy and Zafu currently battling for that #1 spot, 58 to 48.
Yeah,
someone's got to take down Zafu early.
This is such more of a battle because of the less players. You have 15 from a competitor that's in last, and you have 16 from 20th, but 5 points away, that's 4 eliminations. Like,
I mean, this is kind of ridiculous too, just seeing that lineup of who you have to beat to get to that top 10 as well. All of these competitors still having a huge chance to get in the money going into round 3. So I'm very curious to see how that's all going to go down and how these competitors are going to change up their game plan, because like we saw before, many of them dropping too far out, drop on a name location, get that good loot, and get that first elimination on the board ASAP.
Yeah, round 1 was kind of quick. Round 2 was a little bit of a change up, and then the top 10 took a little bit longer than we thought. But round 3, I think, needs to be the round of searching for the best loot. I mean, we've seen barely any great loot. I've seen purples.
I saw like 2 legendaries maybe throughout this entire match from what we've seen from the spectator cam. So who knows what we'll see in the next round, and hopefully it's going to be a little bit stronger weapons that could help yourself out. But also, don't be afraid to contest that sky island. Don't be afraid. That invisibility actually did not save Zafu, but it helped disorient all these competitors. I know when I go against it, it is so annoying to try and find where that person goes with that medallion.
It's a shame that you don't land with any weapons, because it would be so fun to watch everybody land there and then just send them all at each other.
That would actually be kind of hilarious.
What is going on? IT department gets a W for today, because we are flying through this tournament. Round 3 starts right now, ladies and gentlemen.
I'm excited to see how this next one's going to go down. We talked about it. Game plan, where you're going, what you have to do, and already we're seeing what I said not to do. Don't go out in these outskirt areas. Just land somewhere popular.
I like how he has it pinged and everything. Like, I'm going here.
I know exactly where I need to go.
You're playing solos and you're pinging your location.
I do that too. I do that too. I don't know why. It's just kind of like
it's a habit.
This story. I am so directional blind. It's really bad. You put me into a dungeon, I'm not finding my way out. I am not joking.
You're having fun walking around.
I would, and I'd be stuck there. I really actually never understood the whole one thing. And then when I started, I did like Uber Eats for a little bit, and then I could not find my way out of some of these communities.
You're like, I swear I live here.
I was so actually devastated, and then I'm like, you know what? I gave Zoro too much bad hate, because I actually get lost nonstop. If I'm him, I'm Zoro in the One Piece universe. Unironically.
You're just calling people like, listen, I took your food. I got hungry on the way out.
One time, one guy was like, because I went into the right community, because that's where they had their food mark, but they're in this left one, and I'm like, bro, I'm telling you, I don't know how to get out of this apartment complex. I am not lying to you. I swear, I'm so sorry, but I actually am lost.
He said, meet me at our spot.
It was horrifying with this apartment complex. Joe going for those shots, but early game, not a lot of ammo. You don't want to waste it yet, but grab some wood, grab some plank. You gotta get that campfire going, brew something up.
CAMP campfire song.
Yeah, they're gonna need that CAMP FIRSONG song to get themselves back healed up, because they took a little bit of fall damage, but it's fine. Bonte still chases down, has those side rails to get themselves going, but will they go after this competitor is the question.
You can push somebody with that slide. Oh, okay. Instantly puts up the wall, and they got their eyes on them at the moment. So
really early fight into this tunnel, but will they get tunnel vision is the question.
Yeah, this
not
is
a lot
absolutely
of
exactly what they mean by tunnel vision. He's got one shot here. Shotgun's gonna hit. Oh, okay, a third party into the tunnel. A third party meets their way into the tunnel. Nice shotgun shot. Does have the high ground. Goes for it again. And yeah, Banjamithu just too good to be messing with in a tunnel battle. Tunnel vision showing up. And now I don't think he saw the other competitor. And he's going to walk away from it.
My heart's breaking for DPG right now. He's a consistent competitor. Does great work. And they, unfortunately, are going to find an early exit as they are the first eliminated of round 3.
Hunky. Looking less hunky than usual. In 2007, there's no way. What were you doing in 2007? I was not even graduating.
No. Isn't it crazy though?
Yeah.
2025. There's actually Oh, I don't even want to think about it right now. Why would you bring that up?
Sorry.
Thank you very much.
Oh, you're talking about the fact that if you're 25 right now, you were 1,000.
No. Oh.
Yeah, math is sick, bro.
No, it's not. No, it's not. Omar here now going over the map. Always having the fresh skins. That book looks like what is that from?
I think it's from Hocus Pocus, but I might be wrong.
It looks like it, right? I was trying to like actually look at
I'm sure it's from something else like that. Okay, taking the train, gonna walk right past the guy, but gets off the train just in time, and now he might have to find himself into a fight. But we're going to the chopper with Quantel.
got the Samurai whole loadout for the Samurai season. So you know what? Respect to that. Maybe some aura points over to them.
Agreed.
Racer also going to be able to
fish.
set up a little bit of a fishing area. Puts a little bit of a brick house over themselves so that they're not going to get shot at. Big brain moves there. Omar going across these rocks, trying to slide down. And
finds his fight.
There they are. Looking like a little family.
It's a whole gang, and you don't want to take them out of their natural habitat just yet. So.
And talking about the fight, Loco took out Matt. You talked about it. You knew they were coming up on that train. Fortunately for Matt, though, that lead that they dropped down for was the demise of their match.
When I played Call of Duty, I would just stay on the train.
I love it. It's a lot. I'm glad they copied that over. You know what?
Come on, right the train. I mean, every
game now. Apex,
yeah, all of the
Warzone, they all got a train
yeah,
now.
all the battle royales got trains.
So, Loco takes walls, teleports in, sees Racer right in front of his eyes, gonna be able to build up the staircase, teleports around. Racer, do they have the mats to keep themselves safe is the question. Shoots out that shotgun, takes a little bit of chip damage, but Racer still has the opportunity to get this high ground and turn this fight around. But never mind, the only thing they're turning around is their seat, as they're going to have to sit back and think about where it all went wrong back into the lobby stream.
Ay, Loco, taking more walls. Beautiful stuff there from Loco, yeah, and you could just see the confidence going into that build battle, just staying on the curvature of the build, continuing to move up and up, and now his presence on the map is even more felt by the other competitors.
What gifts is he giving out, Nick? You're saying his presence is felt on the map.
He's giving out that Loco, that chicken, that pollo, Loco.
But obviously, we're going to see it under Safu going to be trying to do a kind of third-party situation. They're going to be getting dropped down. We'll see if Quantel can turn this around. We saw it not happen in the previous fight. They're going to be able to box themselves into this corner.
I think this fight has happened like 3 times. I feel like Safu is constantly moving on Quantel.
Yeah, it's really unfortunate too, because you can see Quantel's actually pretty talented
yeah.
in these builds, and you're already seeing their movement as well, able to jump around these walls, jump their way up with that Samurai sword, get to the high ground. But will they have enough ammo to refresh themselves into this situation? Jumps across the corner, has these staircases, but they're going to get outbuilt real fast. Tries to get around, and they do. The difference between these two competitors is a Samurai sword, and that gives them the hops they need to keep this high ground going.
Here comes the third party. Quantel says, okay, we got to the top of the precipice. Now I hear some shots coming. Do you want to fight this or not? He has the option to teleport, and it looks like he did.
What do you call that? How like tall, leaning tower, that's a good one.
Leaning tower of Jesus.
There we go. I love that. Safu going to take a little bit of damage. Quantel looking their way through these buildings.
Yes,
and they're currently like really turning out this build battle, but that just means they're losing a lot of mats. Will they opt for the teleport? They do. Safu is going to have.
Safu is hungry for an elimination, and he has been for the past 2 rounds. In our round 3 here, not able to get an elimination just yet. Everyone's just teleporting around after him after he gets some of his mats out. And taking a look at his mats, it looks like not much to work with here, so good. That's about it.
Yeah, these build battles are actually brutal in the beginning / mid-game.
Yeah,
I would say this still the beginning with 18 players left.
When you get an elimination, you get like 100 to 200 of everything.
Yeah, but when you don't get that elimination, you're seeing how now you have to kind of go into another direction. But we got Little Legend changing it up into the boring superhero skin. But still, popping out the Nick A30 emote.
Yeah, still kept the back bling, right? Still staying true to the boy.
True, but not too true. The reality is it doesn't matter about this game, right?
Yeah.
It matters about your aim, your builds, and everything else. Yeah, you don't have those unlocked. Just because you're playing
unless
that
you
superhero
look, unless you look so fresh that when I get the shotgun to your head, I don't want to pull the trigger.
Oh my god. Just say, you know what, you're just too cool for school.
I'm like, listen, Shaq, you're better than this, actually.
We've never seen a chance.
Nah, that would be, that's
1,000. Understandable.
the rise of pay-to-lose skins because, just
yeah, even Baymax came out. I haven't seen a single other Baymax.
they should have done
skin in
deflated Baymax.
That would actually be
That
kind of
would have
crazy.
been awesome.
Edit style win, please. Please, Epic Games. You're going away from the edit styles. For what reason?
Shadow had,
Yeah, there you go.
Shadow had a bit of a rough game one, rough game two, really not putting anything on the board. A lot of these players not getting active in the kill department just yet. 18 players still in the lobby, waiting for those storms and looting. And I kind of said at the beginning that this is the game that maybe everyone gets their loot on. Looks like we do see it here. Little Legend says someone is encroaching on his position. He's going to take a shot and fly down the chute is what it looks like.
Rapid dropping their way down, going to go around these corners.
Yeah.
Little Legend now going to be on defense, but they're trying to build up some walls, but that actually might be the demise of themselves.
Yeah,
because they can't
panicking
find
a
their
little
way
bit.
around the building, and Rapid is just going to be able to run up onto Nick A30 and take him down. Fortunately, like I said, the superhero skin didn't matter in that moment.
Man.
All that mattered was your aim, and Boomstick is going to make himself explode to fall down.
Boom! Goes the dynamite. Man, I've always wanted to sneak that into a catch, and I just did, and I didn't like it.
It was great. What do you mean?
No, I know. I've thought about it so much. Like, when can I fit that? But boom goes dynamite right there. Another fight that Zafu gets into. He is gonna be able to find that player. I was gonna say that player ran away from him when they got into the kill battle. So it's a very similar section, but you can see how well it does for his mats that he is able to get that win. 500 full mats.
I let the dogs out. We know who did it.
Who?
But will they be able to do it? Which it is get a victory royale. They're going to be able to find their way in a pretty good spot too. You got the ammo packs. You've got the ammo boxes. You can get some small shields as well. So if you're able to always check those out, grab those small shields. They help a lot, especially towards the end of the game. Rapid is going to be able to find another competitor.
Oh, shit!
The Samurai Sword is swinging. Fire breathing. First form is not going to be able to take down Rapid. He's going to have to activate something even crazier, which it might be Rengoku. Fire breathing Rengoku. Husky's not going to be able to find their way.
I would be so scared, bro. Like, I don't think Rapid's as scared as he needs to be in this moment. He does get away with his life, but Hunky looked like he wanted to take a chunky out of him.
Oh! Is going down to Rapid. They had the Samurai Sword. They had the opportunity, but did not capitalize on it.
Not yet. Rapid's going to go ahead and get his second one there. This is my favorite skin right here. I keep reading this in the voice of Bill Nye. Like, what? Like Bill Nye, the insurance guy.
That's actually crazy. He's the only one who can save us from these insurance rates, actually. Rapid is trying to rapidly build up these walls. Zafu landed a lot of shots, but they're not.
Oh! He got away! Everybody just getting away from Zafu, not able to confirm the kills, but he might just get it.
4, 3, 2, 1!
Oh!
What? That's crazy.
That might have been the clutchest thing we've seen in a while.
I can't believe what I thought he was done.
Yeah, as someone who has been in a tournament and died just really fast.
Oh, he's gone.
Oh, he's done. Yeah, it's not looking
what
good.
was all the effort for when you just have Zafu
so
waiting for
hard
you?
and got so far.
But in the end, Rapid didn't even matter.
Maybe Loco looks to be
actually
contesting this fight, and he might get caught out trying to shoot Rapid.
Going for another teleport, but the third party is something Zafu knows is there.
Yeah.
He saw them look directly at them.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Take walls is now
Hey,
also looking
Zafu,
into.
that is a
Oh,
that-
just let him go.
that is a hound dog right there. Zafu just finds his target no
That's
matter where they
ridiculous.
go. And in the end, it didn't even matter. Zafu coming up with the elimination there.
Drops down the Sprite so that they're going to be able to pop that small shield first.
Smart, even in the you know, the math of it all. What is it? I-4E, except that's a situation there. Because you know you're supposed to get 2 minions for that pot. That goes down the Sprite, gets 50, and then big pot. Quatel now in a situation where he can take advantage of his positioning, but there is a lot of players in this section, so you're gonna have to play this really smart. Takes a little bit of a shotgun fight with Zafu, and it's not just a little shotgun fight. He wants to make it the whole tournament.
Quatel used to be an explorer like you before he took a shotgun bullet to the knee. Zafu and Quatel taking an equal exchange of a fight right now. These are actually two juggernauts on top of their game who are extremely locked in. They are throwing down those mats.
Yeah.
They are throwing down those walls.
They're
and
healing
these build battles
perfectly.
literally last so long because they are so equal in strength on maneuvering themselves throughout these builds.
The only thing different here is Quatel has these heals, but he wants to see if he can make it out of this fight before going to 100. And Zafu already made it to straight to 100, so he's gonna press this fight as much as he can here. A lot of these other competitors already out of this area because the storm is closing in 20 seconds.
But this is still the 5th storm, and you can see how far away from that circle it might be the decision-changing difference. Oh, these competitors not going to be able to take each other out.
Amari gets one.
Onto Shadow, but trying to land a shot. Quatel's going to miss. That blue throws down that Sprite, trying to give themselves a little bit of heals and shields.
Does the Sprite heal you because it's yours?
Yes.
Okay. I was gonna say it might get you.
Quatel is full health anyway, so it doesn't even matter.
Yeah, he popped that
And but they're going to be able to try and back up against that boom, but they're getting third-partied! They're going to have to teleport out. Will they be able to live through this last second? Pops these small shields and now works their way down this side of the mountain.
Yeah, he's to continue teleporting though, because one teleport is not enough. That
No, it's not.
that player definitely wants to get into the finals, wants to be the winner of this, and does end up getting away. Zafu's been trying to fight Quatel, I would say
half the game at least now.
I was trying to think of a quad amount, but
That is fair. I would say 40%.
about 4 times, yeah. Zafu just looking for mats at the moment, keeping his eye on the prize here. Does seem to have an inclination of where this player went. No wasted time here. Also, Zafu just hurt himself. Don't know how. Nobody knows. There. Get that free heal up and taking a look at the downward map here. It looks like 50 Cal Hunter hanging out over there by the doggy paw. Basketball kid just where he needs to be in the zone. Insurance guy taking a bit of a high ground. Code Wordy looks to be pressing up on Omar here. Gonna try to bust through this brick.
But these brick walls are going to need more than a big bad wolf to break them down. Code Wordy is not going to be able to be that wolfy.
Is there a wolf in this game? Is there any wolf skins?
Probably.
That is like Piggy and Wolf go so crazy in this game because
I don't know if there's like a pig skin actually. Where's John Pork at?
Yeah.
He said, "Ah, that's my guy. Where's the John Pork skin at, Fortnite? What are we doing here?
I'm just saying the wolf blew down the houses, right?
That is true.
This is kind of what their whole thing is. All right, getting into the zone.
Omar now going to be here into this build battle. We see Hunt Dog as well trying to contest with this fight. We'll see what happens. Got the Sentinel Shotgun. That's been the meta, along with the submachine gun. Going to be able to shred down these walls a little bit easier as well. They're going to be able to pop their way up, get to the high ground position, and now going to try and work their way around, box in Hunt Dog, breaks down these walls, tries to confirm it, but that slant is going to keep Omar out for the time being. Third party coming in, Amari trying to find their elimination, but Omar not having those shots lined up at all, lagging behind. Don't know if they're playing on 400 ping or what. Teleports across the mountain.
No, they're playing on land, and those shots are hard to hit. Not gonna lie, shaking his head right there. Just like that, just goes to as Pachumitu takes down the insurance guy, and Zafu is gonna pick on a girl.
And now I Let the Dogs Out. It's going to go down at the same exact spot.
Oh.
9 players left. But still, that should put them in a pretty good spot as well. Poncho going to find themselves stuck between a tree and a wooden place. And across the way, you see a little bit of a neighbor, but they might not like how they built their house. The HOA is on the way.
Can you imagine? Hey, you gotta, I don't know, the whole house gotta go.
The whole house. You did. It gotta go bald.
Yeah.
I gotta know.
I gotta go. I have a problem with my HOA too. I don't know.
No, every HOA is.
Yeah. Who doesn't, right? Like, why are you taking pictures of my house, bro? like,
No, our light went out for one day.
Yeah.
Our porch light went out, and they're like, fix it.
am I the creep for you taking pictures of my house? Like, don't tell me to cut my weeds, bro. Why are you in my backyard?
No, the biggest thing for us, you know what? If I have friends over past like 1 or 2
What?
a.m.,
Oh, you live
they
in,
are immediately.
Oh, you live in a nice house.
50 cal Hunter is going to be dropping down though. We already know him as Hunt Dog, but he has really not been hunting. 0 eliminations right now for that competitor. Still has a lot of mats, has the opportunity to still take this round with 9 players left.
I'd be curious to see who has the most eliminations here, because I don't think we've seen too many from anybody. I think we've seen a couple from Zafu. Makes a mistake there, and now makes the mistake of pressing into Zafu's build, and there's another Pachamitu waiting for him to meet him. I want to Pacha meet you.
Pacha meet you. Zafu teleporting down, going to be able to put themselves onto the side of the mountain.
I don't know if I
right
like
against
this or not.
Shogun Solitude, which just means it is going to be a uphill battle for the remainder of this storm.
Shoots the teleport straight uphill, as you say, Pidgey, and yeah, it does look like the circle is perfectly where it needs to be here. However, we don't know where it's gonna move from here. So Basketball Kid gonna take down Hunter!
Whoa!
Basketball Kid gonna take down Hunter! Someone's been practicing. Practice makes perfect though, and
that's got to be a frustrating situation for
that is
Hunt Dog as well.
That is a young child taking down Hunter, who is about a 25-year-old man.
That is what we're talking about when we have underdogs here in this competition. No matter what your age is, you can get on stage and take down the juggernauts of this competition.
Okay,
But
Quantel takes
gotta
down
shut 'em
Basketball
down.
Kid. Oh.
They really said, I'm blocking your shot and you're going home in the playoffs right now. Top 7 situation.
Yeah, I mean, that always happens in Smash, right? When a new competitor takes down one of the gods, it is so crazy to see.
It is.
And to see that right there kind of brought back memories of that. Just like one of the young guns taking down Hunt Dog there, he is going to
Young
be
guns
shaking
as well. Pun intended, for real. Zafu now also at the next. Whoever got the high ground is going to be in the best spot possible, especially with how much they have.
I don't know.
On that hollow,
I feel
but
like
that's just
everyone-
going to bite them in the butt. They're going to find themselves having to use a little bit of resources to get themselves back healed up.
Yeah, I feel like everyone has high ground now with teleport, right? Like that was kind of the problem with Fortnite. We saw a lot of the top competitors just, I got high ground, so I win. But now with teleport, you can have high ground, you can have low ground, and you can have no ground. You're still flying through the air. Look at that build. However,
that is the chimney you're talking about.
Zafu kills the crap out of that chimney just to leave it. Zafu goes down! Zafu goes down, gets taken down by Ahmed Amari, and that is going to have insane implications.
That's going to actually change up the leaderboard a lot.
Yes.
With what we're seeing right now, Coach Wording is the one who needs to win this round to take over first place. They're currently in a contested battle against Loco. So we'll see, will Code Wordy's round be this whole moment? Right, going around these corners, Code Wordy dropping down into this fight against Loco. They're going to be able to break down these walls, but their shields are going to get broken down, and they take down Loco. The third party is coming in fast, though.
Yeah, Code Wordy says, you're loco if you think you're taking my walls, and Wordy comes up with the victory. I'm loving what I'm seeing, but that storm is moving away from this high ground, so that is going to absolutely trip out these competitors. No in.
If I was Code Wordy, I would have popped those.
Oh, the chimney throw!
Right.
2
But
a.m.
Quintel is on life support. They have one elimination, and they're looking for two, but that might have been the wrong decision to make.
There it goes.
There is Ant-Man Amari going to be able to take down Cortel because of the storm. Has to throw down their teleporter all the way down at least 500 feet to the ground. We currently see all these competitors running around these corners, doing work, and now we have the moving storm going right back up the mountain.
Yeah, that's just rude, honestly. But that chimney was going to be a part of contention no matter what. So as the next storm starts to move right back up, we'll probably find ourselves back at that chimney. Amari taking a lot of damage, but healing it up very quickly until his high ground is his. Code Wordy just going to shoot into the sky, and so is these other competitors. Mizu taking a little bit too much damage, doesn't want to take any more. Gonna move into a smaller build to get away from Code Wordy, and he's gonna accelerate himself to the high ground.
Look at them.
Bam, 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 straight up, just stairs to heaven.
Locked in as much as you can be.
Look at these builds, even higher ground is Ant-Man Amari. He won our last round, and he's looking to win this one as well.
Code Wordy still has so many mats to go through, so I'm excited to see how they're going to be able to utilize them. And remember, Ant-Man Amari, they're the ones who won the previous round. Will they be able to run it back once again? They're going to be able to toss out that teleporter Poncho, looking like they're going to have to just pop this final med kit and break through these walls, but that health is getting shredded by that 10 tick.
He is moving, though. Moves into the zone. It's all place and time here. He could get third, he could get second if he can wait long enough, but it looks like with this high ground, that's getting even more teleported on. Looks like Amari got exactly what he needs to win this one as well. So I'd like to see him take aim on Code Wordy here, but Code Wordy is moving and grooving.
Yeah, it's not looking
There's
good.
some shields.
It's
No
not
heals.
looking good. Really, with that high ground, you have so much of advantageous position because if you try to shoot out that bridge, you're going to get shot at, and you're just in a losing situation time and time again, like I just said.
Now he's just not even high ground. He's just camping the normal terrain of the roof. So beautiful stuff from Ant-Man Amari here, and honestly playing like a superhero.
See what happens.
Oh,
Top 3 situation.
Look who found some heals though, Poncho.
Somehow stumbled upon some heals, but that's just going to be an absolutely shredded health bar. Once one of these players finds them, Code Wordy is going down.
Okay.
Ant-Man Amari going to be able to take round 3 back to back.
Yeah, Poncho Mitu was able to find some heals, but wasn't able to take away the win there. Ant-Man Amari goes back to back, and that might see him go to the top of the leaderboard, but I'm bad at math, so we're going to have the professionals do that one for you.
That's the way to do it, though. Ant-Man Amari just said, hey, I've got this bridge. You know that SpongeBob episode? You're going, da-da-da-da-da, boom, da-da-da-da-da. SpongeBob was cranking 90s before you guys were even in the competition, but just talking about it, that's what you have to do. Grab that high ground in those final moments. If you're able to, you can't contest it, especially when it's just a top 3 situation, because like you just saw in that moment, you tried to shoot up or you tried to run across this roof, but then Amari's right there going boom, 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 able to just track every single competitor, drop down, take names by storm, and do work.
Yeah, luckily no names were taken by the storm there, and Antamari's going to move into first place, but we will be right back with 2 more rounds of Friday Night Frags. Stay tuned, and we'll be right back. Welcome back, Fraggers. We're back for Frags featuring Fortnite here at the Allied Esports home of the HyperX Arena. My name's No Meta Nick, and this is Riding My Pidgey, and you know what's good? It's Friday, baby.
That's what's good. The weekend is here, and we're already starting it off with a bang of dynamite.
No, we're starting it off with a bang, bang, bang.
Multiple bangs happening here today, and it's great to see all of these competitors really competing to the highest ability level. I mean, we've been seeing so many talented Fortnite competitors here today.
And
truly.
Basketball Kid is taking names, baby.
Taking names, making baskets, and we're going to be seeing what the point total is looking like after quarter number 3.
Wow.
We got Zafu, Code Wordy, and Ant-Man all competing in the top 3 battle of the century.
Man, I don't know. I feel like the guy doing the math for the scores is kind of bugging, but
you said I don't know math, but I know the guy doing math is bugging.
But I know they're doing great back there. But Zafu still in first place, only by 3 though. Code Wordy putting in enough kills, and then nice little score there for Ant-Man Amari, who has won 2 of the 3 that we've done. Poncho, a big fan favorite, sitting in 5th place, only by 1, can still make it to that top section. Hunt Dog, I had a little interview with Hunt Dog down there next to.
I heard him ranting.
Next to his friend Hunt Dog.
Basketball Kid tilting out Hunt Dog a little bit. That's all I'm saying.
But no, I asked him if the fight between him and Zafu was fair. He says absolutely not.
What?
He says he's running around in a circle with 40 HP. I just had to do what I had to do. It was like putting down a good old dog buddy. But unfortunately, not a fair fight. Let's see if we can get a fair fight in this one. Looking at it some more.
Then going down the line, look at this.
Yeah.
10th place, 32, 32, 31, 30, 29, 28, 27, 26, 26.
Points.
Top 10 is literally so close together. It is ridiculous, actually.
It's loco.
It is loco. Any one of these competitors can actually take over that 10th place spot. Even 9th place with Basketball Kid still not safe with the actual really nice score of 38 points right now, but I'm excited.
Zafu not safe. Ant-Man Amari is on a tear. He might look to get his 3rd victory, and that will absolutely shoot him up to the top. But yeah, Zafu living on basically 1 or 2 kills, and Little Legend in a little bit of a pickle.
But still, 23 points to 32. You have an opportunity. Little Legend just has to clutch up. Remember, never back down, never what? And you'll have to be able to come back. It's only 9 points. That's literally not that much in one round to make it back up that leaderboard.
Yeah, I think
Even
that
if you get like 7 or 8 and then go into 5th round to grab another 7 or 8, we could see Little Legend right back into this.
Yeah, I would say the problem with Little Legend is his first round, and that is unfortunate, but so
I want a replay.
Yeah.
I need a replay, actually, of what happened with Little Legend.
I'm hoping they gave him points because he DC'd or something. But I let the dogs out, sitting with 12, has a huge tournament ahead of them, can continue to probably put points on the board. I don't think we should be giving Little Legend his own whole page, but it doesn't matter. The kid is a legend for a reason. He has his own page. I get it.
You know what? If that was me right there, I always say, whenever I'm at my
He's
lowest,
at the top of the leaderboard. He could absolutely get rid of that 2, and he looks like he's a top competitor.
Okay.
Top of the leaderboard.
Oh my goodness. Okay. But yeah, no. You know what? Like I was saying before, whenever I'm at my lowest, I want to clutch up and really compete and grab these eliminations and work my way up.
That's true.
I don't want to be the only person on that leaderboard. I want to be the top person on that leaderboard, which technically they are. But,
yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, you know what? Really, really interesting to see how the next few rounds are going to go down. That top 10 spot still not safe going into round number 4.
I forgot to ask, I let the dogs out, male's counterpart, what the name was, but I think I let the dogs out is doing better than them. So.
Oh, they come to like
little couple rivalry
there. Oh man, we'll see who's sleeping on the couch and who's gonna be in the doghouse. and see who's going to be letting the dogs out momentarily into the next round. Honestly, Nick, what is the one strategy you want to see more of from these competitors, right? We're seeing a little bit too much reliance on the teleporter. We're seeing a little bit not enough brain usage with the teleporter. What are you thinking into round number 4?
Honestly, you said it last week that the sword is kind of annoying. We saw a little bit of the sword, but not enough. So I'd like to see some really skillful sword usage. Hard words, hard talk. But right now we got Shadow moving in to our round 4, and anything could happen in this match. All these players have what it takes and have the position on the leaderboard to make the money today. So we'll see.
We'll see what happens going into this next round. Over takes walls is already living up to their name.
He's already taking walls.
He's already doing it. Somebody stop this man. Really going to be in a great spot. I love this location. You have
he even
just
gave me a look
everything.
at the sword there.
That's what I'm saying. I love this glider, by the way. It is hilarious. I want it so bad, actually.
She got the pink hair.
And with it's matching. That's even great. I love
That's
this
IRL
glider.
matching, though.
I really unironically want that glider.
Yeah, that's a good one. I think that's from not the Rick and Morty game, but the guy that did the same game.
But that's what I was thinking, but I don't know if it's actually like
it might just be loony. It looks like a style.
It does. That's what I was saying. I love that so much. It's really cute.
I forgot what that game's called.
Matt, though, here.
Oh!
Hatsune Miku, let's go!
You were right. Matt is loaded. He's got every skin.
He is looking like he's got high locker level.
He's got the
with
Godzilla.
Oh, the cinematic POV!
This is what we're talking about
Oh, my God.
Hatsune Miku Godzilla.
This is what we're here for, baby.
I mean,
this is what Fortnite is.
Yeah, this is actually perfect.
Man, I love to see it. I love to see it. Honestly, wasn't understanding of why Hatsune Miku was so popular, and then guess what? Their skins come out in Fortnite, and then I'm down the rabbit hole, being like, you know what? Booking my next ticket to Japan, trying to see Hatsune Miku.
That might be the couple right there, Matt and Dom, but I'm not sure.
That would actually be
because they look both loaded.
They both got all the gliders, all the. Is that actually? I think that's Lady Gaga actually. Oh, that's hilarious. Because I can't see the front. I now putting it together. Abracadabra. That's such a good song. See, I'm actually sick of it already because I've heard it so many times, but it's so good. I can't turn it off. I just like it because it's Pokemon. That is cool. That's what I'm saying. That, you know what? You got yourself a whole package in that one song. GPG, though, not trying to be the first one getting eliminated. The bird is the word. I don't think it is. You got to be more focused on getting not eliminated than figuring out what word is the bird.
Hold on, everybody be quiet. Matt's trying to focus. I love it here at HyperX Arena, man. It's never a dull moment. $1,000 on the line, and everybody's having fun. You gotta love it.
I love it. Especially when they know they're on screen and then they pop out their favorite emote. You really get to tell.
So
He's changing up the hierarchy of the DC universe right there. You better watch out.
Round 1 was absolutely insane. Had nothing but just fast, quick kills all around. Round 2 goes absolutely insane. It was just a build battle. Round 3 just took forever, and round 4 is going to be where you show off your skins and your emotes.
Hey, I'm not complaining. That's what I'm here for. I hate to break to you, I'm not here to watch the competitors. I'm trying to see what skins are being bought and how they're utilizing them. But going into the first boss fight of the day, serving it up Gary's way, but C is a samurai, going to be able to try and get themselves a little bit of a boon going forward. Bracer now actually not going for that fight. Actually, I would actually go for those. They drop really good loot, epic and legendaries, along with something that can help you down the line. So don't be afraid to take those boss fights. And even if you're making a little bit too much, you know what, noise, I don't think it really matters that much. Oh.
She got the guitar, got the piano, got a whole band. Yeah, Racer's in and take your advice. He's gonna move in and take a little bit of this fight too.
For also these bosses, you don't have to get your entire health bar down. If you just get it at the end of the day, health bar remaining, you'll be able to grab grab that loot from them pretty easily.
I think when you have the teleport, it makes you feel a little bit safer to go into one of these fights. Because in the small sense that you do get tapped out or something. And
all the time you're getting third party when
Yeah.
you're trying to go for those boss fights. But having that teleporter, having the quick way out, and we're looking like it's going to be a pretty safe situation. Time being willing to do that throughout this fight. I know.
I mean, it's great. It's great practice for
There we go.
what Racer is going to have coming his way.
Especially with that Sky Island, you got to be ready for it. I hate that. Explosive musket is going to be the thing that they get, which is not the best in my opinion.
Is that a freaking musket?
It is. It is. It's
You know what
it's
movie
the
that's
only
from?
sniper in the game right now. You gotta you know what? Use what you're given.
You know what movie that's from?
What is it? It's okay. What is it?
If Mount Most Wanted or something?
That's good for you.
It's okay. That was
Write it down on my list.
Nah, that's a good one.
What's even better is seeing Little Legend trying to put out some damage, but unfortunately going to miss those shots when they had the opportunity to take out Boomstick. Unfortunately, their aim has just not been lining up perfectly today, so they have to work on it a little bit more.
Okay,
Goes
1-1.
back to back.
Oh!
The third party is here, and this is just going to cause Little Legend.
He forgot. He
from
saw
both sides, and that's just the last thing.
These are the two worst competitors to run into both. Little Legend gets in a sandwich he cannot fill. Speaking of oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Okay. I was gonna say
himself a window of opportunity, and Zafu confirms it.
Yeah.
Only grabs one of them though.
Zafu, I was gonna say that's a scary fight because one wrong edit and you are sitting in the lobby. So at least Zafu coming around and getting that elimination. But yeah, unfortunate for Little Legend that he meets himself into a Zafu sandwich.
Loco takes walls. Has a great one. I
Yeah.
absolutely love this. Got
It's a
purple,
It's
and
a great
blue.
starter loadout for sure.
Not even starter. I'd say this is a late game loadout even. I mean, potentially, if you're not going to be able to find those legendaries, then not even opting to build up some walls, just goes for the straight gunfight. And if you do that, you got to make sure your shots land. And if you don't, you're going to go face planting back into the lobby.
All right, well, Zafu already getting 2 eliminations, is already at the top of the leaderboard. The leaderboard very contested at the moment, so even though you got those 2 eliminations, definitely need to keep up the good work.
Good work is the way you want to do it. Even better work is great work, but that's what we're seeing Zafu do right now.
You want to talk about insurance.
I don't know if that would be the best spot to have coverage at. I'm just saying.
Yeah, I be looking at you.
That's what I'm saying. You're going to be filing insurance claims nonstop, but that's why he is the insurance guy. Zafu trying to be the guy to take down another competitor, and now sees a potential third party.
Amari.
This is going to be so crazy because they are literally in second place.
Yeah, first and
Zafu,
second going at it.
first and third place. Correction real fast. Amari's going to be able to get that high ground situation, trying to break down these walls, not going to be able to control this battle so far, but now going up the side of these walls, trying to act like the Spider-Man, but unfortunately, Zafu is looking like a Green Goblin, going to try and take him down, teach him a lesson. Amari going to be trimmed down in terms of their shield, and now trying to claim any sort of wall. Zafu boxes him in, drops down, tries to take down the wall floor, but Ant-Man goes right back up to the high ground, builds himself some stability for the time being.
I got the high ground, Spider-Man. Yeah, you do.
Oh, that's what happens. You get too high for your britches, and you're going to have to drop down. Again, Zafu, though, keeping a great eye on him and might be able to pop into his build here. No, I don't think so.
No, he does not.
Yes, he does. No, he doesn't. Absolutely quick teleport out from Amari there, and Zafu honestly keeping his eye on the prize, but 50 Cal Hunter knows that both of these, I mean, every player left is seeming, in this fight at least, is seeming to kind of go their separate ways.
Going their separate ways is never a bad choice, living for another day.
Relatable.
That's why you got to be here February 14th.
Yeah.
That's the way to do it. Donovan going to be across the way. Cortel as well going to be here trying to figure out what they want to do next. Their build already looking great, got the heal shields and otherwise, but shots are coming out. Builds up a little bit of a one walls and going to be able to protect themselves. Going forward, FORTNITE really is a great competitor. I just don't think they have their own self-confidence to go into these fights and really contest some of these battles. We saw this after with FORTNITE 1v1 battle, but they just couldn't ever get the advantage or just a little bit of a step ahead against Zafu. So I really think FORTNITE, once they get that little bit of self-confidence, they're going to be such a top-tier competitor in this competition.
The crazy thing about Fortnite is everybody has their thing that they're good at,
yeah.
right? So, like, you might be a really good builder, you might be a really good shooter, you might be a really good looter, you might have a good route that you take to get your Battle Royale wins, but if you put that all together, that's what's going to make you the victor here, and I think we're seeing that from a lot of the competitors, especially Mari.
Victor's not even here. What are you talking about?
Shout out Victor. Where has he been?
But
he must not.
DP, yeah, that was the competitor I was talking about. One of the competitors that came in. They were part of the FORTNITE World Cup. But talking about that, we see DPG going to be able to do the World Cup speed run of getting eliminated the fastest way possible by Zafu.
Headshot.
And there we go. Jumped around the corner. Jump shot. Going to be able to bake that in and grab their third elimination of this round. Zafu just not leaving any stragglers.
Yeah, no crumbs.
Really playing the most confident we've ever seen him when he's going against.
Okay, but he has it. Quantella
No
has a chance.
way!
Amari goes down.
No way! Code Wordy.
Code Wordy was in second, correct?
Yes!
So Code Wordy taking down his third place competitor, and that might shoot him down a little bit, a peg or two.
A lot of it. You're underestimating how many points Code Wordy and Zafu are going to get.
How many bits? And Zafu taking fights even when there's a player right underneath him. So crazy stuff to see in this round 4. 14 players remaining, and Zafu gonna take a wild ride on the television side. 50 cal Hunter now in a fight for his life, and Quatel gonna go ahead and handle that for him. That's unfortunate, but Hunter lives another day. Gets the loot to go boot.
Gets the loot to go boot and is able to do what they can for the time being, working their way up this high ground spot. This is what they do best. And now going forward, let's see if they're going to be able to trim their way down. The only thing getting trimmed is their shield. And now,
yeah, sometimes confidence is met with struggle. So Zafu gonna push out of that fight for now. But yes, like sometimes you just get too big for your britches. You gotta walk away, and he does it perfectly there. This is supposed to be a little paw, right? The map. It's like a little paw.
A little paw.
Red paw. They'll show it. They're listening. They care.
Okay.
They love me. There it is, right there.
Oh, it is! Wow, good call. I never put that together, actually.
Just so that the dog's out.
Hey.
Got me dog-brained.
There we go. You know what? Code Wordy gonna be able to get out the pickaxe, try and go do some lumberjacking.
That is exactly what they call that.
Is it?
It's called logging.
Oh.
But that is what should be called.
Honcho working their way around.
Lumberjacking sounds like you're stealing the...
That's what I'm saying.
No, it sounds like you're stealing the wood.
Yeah.
Oh, he is stealing the wood.
Yeah.
He's lumberjacking.
But yeah.
You're right.
Right? Like, even when you chop down the tree, you're taking the wood away from the tree, technically, right?
No, that's funny.
All right. Poncho, currently making their selves at home.
Yeah. What is this?
This is this is actually really interesting to see. Not even any shots happening in the Sky Island so far. Everyone's just waiting for one person to peek themselves out and start the fight,
Cam.
so that they're going to be able to third party that situation and potentially get an easy elimination.
Big shout out to whoever is running our visuals here today, because they are getting the shots. But yeah, there are definitely some players waiting in the wings to see who starts this.
But the dog is out down the Rapid.
Rapid taking down such dogs out. Unfortunate, their points are going to dwindle here. Zafu trying to wait for this boss to maybe get a couple of hits, because he knows if he shoots now, they'll leave. then the boss will get done.
And potentially even I had a situation where you can take control of the boss teleport where you're at, so you can go across the sky aesthetically and then pull the boss away and then try and finish him and hopefully you want your character in the process because you already see a Poncho taking a lot of damage.
There it is, takes damage and then has to take damage and now is going to reposition, now really get away, because that's sick.
That is awesome.
Okay, maybe Daisy.
That's very cool. I've actually never seen that before either. That's what I love watching also. Every single week seeing some sort of new glider, loadout, skin combination. I'm sorry, I'm a sucker for it. You saw my Fortnite locker, you go, oh my god, what is wrong with you?
Oh my god, you need to save your money.
You're not wrong, and it's going to be even more once those Demon Slayer skins come out. But you know what?
No,
Fortnite's got me in a chokehold.
If any game is gonna be like, listen, we came up with our own like Bitcoin-esque style, like,
no.
it's gonna be this one. You know?
No.
No, but then all your skins will be worth insane amounts of
That's
money.
what I'm saying.
You'll be
That's
looking-
what's bad.
No, you'll be looking like the smart guy.
My account's got to be worth something.
Yeah, that's what I be thinking every time.
Oh man, especially even with like a League of Legends skin, you know, I'm like, I wonder who would pay for what amount for all these skins.
I think, I mean, if you have a lot of League of Legends skins,
No, but who's gonna stop me?
who gonna stop me, huh?
Riot Games, they don't even have Hex Tech test anymore, but that doesn't matter right now. Quintel's going to be here, still has one elimination, but currently is going to be in a really bad spot because Zafu has a very good loadout with that medallion making him go invisible. Eat the boss for the reward, so they're going to be jumping around these rooftops, and now Quintel's just trying to figure out where the heck is Zafu going.
But I will say, Quintel doing a great job. I mean, Zafu knows how to build. He knows how to get into your build easily, and it's not easy looking here. Doesn't have this wall. Does have the wall now, but Quintel has moved. Like, this is a hard fight for Zafu, and he even gets chunked, and now he has nothing to do but heal and reposition. So, might have bit off more than he can chew here, and Quintel is not scared to fight this battle. Once he gets the upper hand, he is seeming like a demon.
We'll see what happens breaking through these walls. Quintel still trying to press the advantage. I said it before, he's never gone into this fight where he actually has a legitimate advantage over Zafu. But right now, having that little bit of a chunk might be the difference in this build battle.
Yeah, he throws the teleport, so he has a way out as well. So everything looking sky's the limit for Quintel.
Quite literally on the Sky Island, Sky PS styling on him. Gonna try and become Kaido and control the 7 seas. We'll see what Quintel can do.
The storm is coming in a minute as well, and Quintel already has a way out, so everything that Zafu here is going to be done under a microscope. Yeah, I mean, hopefully he has a teleport to get out as well, but Bro is running up the
I
wall.
know, I was like,
Bro
is he
is-
lagging? What is going on? We're on land right now. Zafu's gonna be able to jump right by. The storm is happening. They're at 1 HP. That might be it for Zafu. Is he gonna be able to jump out though? Is the question. No, gonna be able to drop down. Has the Sprite for healing. Look at this battle. It's coming down to it. They're both at 1 HP. Zafu takes down Quintel, and that's gonna give him the heals he needs.
That
Wow.
is massive. I mean, you want to talk about clutch. I mean, we saw him running at the wall for 1 second, but after that, it was all a master class. Zafu gets away with his life, Zafu gets away with the loot, and Zafu gets away with the first place.
I talked about Quintel's advantage a little bit too soon. A little bit too fast. That cursed the basketball kid also going to go down to the storm. They didn't have the medkits they needed. And imagine the situation where Zafu did not have that Sprite to save them in that storm. That would have been a Quintel win, and they would have been in the same spot we see currently.
Just so close. I mean, no way you could have told me that that was going to happen after you saw the high ground and the teleport and all the ways out from Quintel. I mean, when he was one shot, I think he could have teleported, or maybe it was on that timer. Maybe the timer ran out. Regardless, what happened, happened, and Zafu is looking like the smartest man in the room. Heals up for Omar, who just took down Basketball Kid. He likes to take down. Insurance guy trying to get Racer on this line. I mean, the movement tech is insane. He's going to get away with his life.
You should have seen this movement tech. I was playing Fortnite the other day. I was on this zip line going back and forth. I was at 2 HP.
Like this?
Yeah, just literally jumping back and forth on the zip line. We literally had this fight going down for like 3 minutes straight of me jumping on the zip line, running away, jumping on the zip line, running away. And then I actually eliminated him at 3 HP. I was like, I want to see their reaction right now.
That's so sad. You broke that guy's TV that
I
day.
100,000%.
His ankles are broke. His TV is broke.
2,000%. And you know what? That's what I'm talking about here, especially at the HyperX Arena. You're able to do that in person and see their actual reaction.
Great controllers live.
Oh, man. And we're going to be seeing this circle right at the almost same spot of what we saw in the previous round. Right back at Shogun Solitude.
Right at the Gulf of America.
We'll see you
It
on.
doesn't have a ring to it.
No, it does not. Hunt Dog is currently going to be boxing themselves in just to be extremely safe. All of these competitors finding either a waterfront property or something else. Remember, if you don't pass go, you're not getting the $250 grand prize. Hunt Dog still just chilling like a villain.
I feel like he had a chance to take down Zafu there. Zafu came into the circle. I mean, we saw how he left his last engagement. He comes into the circle as he takes down Racer, who was trying to get their eliminations earlier. But yeah, I feel like Hunter had a chance to get that kill on Zafu. He wasn't able to keep his head on a swivel too much, and Zafu gets away with full shields, full heals, and now with full kills. Loco takes walls more like Loco hides behind walls with big dance.
We'll see what happens. Loco takes walls, dropping their way down, going up the side of the beach. We'll see what they can do. Rapid also trying to find the shot there. Kobe up to the top of the hilltop. Will someone be waiting?
Timing is so important here. Yeah, it's perfectly timed. Gonna keep his life for the time being.
Doesn't have that full shield though, which is gonna make me a little bit worried for their final few circles. 8 circles with 8 players left.
They're running up that mountain.
Are you excited for that, Exit?
Absolutely. That's a great show. Except they're all 100 years old now.
And also every season is basically the same exact thing. They get captured by Russians, 11 saves them. By Russians, 11 saves them. Tell me I'm wrong.
No bleed.
Omar is going to feel the bleed here. Loco absolutely shredding him. I told you that Holo Assault Rifle is just so good in the game right now, and it is a laser. If you get caught in those sights, you might be seeing the lobby screen extremely fast. Omar going to be able to pop that med kit, pop those shields, heals, and try and give them a little bit of a security blanket going forward into this next circle, as it is going to be moving again.
Yeah, gonna have to leave your cozy apartment all the way off the hill. The storms have been absolutely brutal today.
Omar going for the teleport. Loco's not able to take him out just yet. Someone might find a free elimination, and that is going to be Omar eliminating themselves through the storm. Loco's going to drop so far down, but you have that invincibility from the teleporter. Drops down, builds themselves a little bit of an alcove. We'll see what Hunt Dog, Rapid, Insurance Guy, Poncho, Mito, Zafu, and Loco will do in these final 2 circles. The storm is moving right back up the mountain.
That is, the storm needs some attitude adjustment right now because it is just going the opposite way these players want it to go. But Zafu, 50 cal, Insurance, Poncho get into a little bit of a scuffle with Loco.
Wow, a lot of mats on these competitors are extremely low. They're trying to find any tree they can, so at least they can build a wooden bridge. This Insurance Guy is going to go down to the dog. They at least somebody.
Rapid gets low. Right under Loco. Hopefully he can keep that shield up.
And this storm is going to hurt. Tactic is going to absolutely shred your health bar. Loco having the high ground, going to have to drop down. Doesn't take any fall damage. Actually talked about that one. Rapid is going to find themselves on a crossroads across the water as we see these teleports flying across the way.
Yeah, I think in this situation, you just got to continue to move through builds. You never know when you can find that jack in the box and literally get yourself one elimination. He's off kind of going slower here.
Oh!
Wow, Poncho goes down. No!
Cold
Poncho.
wordy. grabbing that one. Remember, we are currently trying to see who's going to go down first. Code Wordy or Zapu, they're our top two competitors right now. They are still here in this final storm. Loco takes walls, also having such a great position into these final two storms, and they are not going to move, especially with the storm bringing itself back just a little bit, and now once again it's going to be moving right up that mountain.
Oh, and there it is.
Going to be able to find themselves up the mountain as well. Rapid going down to Zapu.
Yeah.
They currently have.
Yeah, Zafu just continuing to move from box to box and finds himself just a little snack. Hunter goes down to, I believe was Loco. Yeah, Loco takes down the Hunt Dog, and now it's just first place, second place, and fourth place, or fifth place, I believe, in Loco. Zafu with the high ground, but high ground doesn't really do anything for you here.
Code Wordy building up some insurance from the insurance guys with these blue shots, but we're going to be seeing Zafu dropping
big
down,
damage.
putting out some huge shots on the Code Wordy, but so is Zafu, taking a little bit of damage. Loco takes walls, they're trying to just keep safe in this third-party position. They haven't gotten shot just yet, but they're currently working their way down across the mountain. They have to slide their way down because this storm is just being relentless. Zafu is at 1 HP. They're going to have to drop down and they get eliminated. Code Wordy also dropping all the way down into the water. They're going to be able to have their bucket ready, but they're not going to have their shots lined up. Loco grabbing the fourth victory royale in the fourth round. That's not worded right. They won the fourth round victory royale.
Yeah, perfectly said there.
Thank you.
I think it's crazy to see, but I think Zafu got enough eliminations there. He had about 6 and a third place finish. That is going to net him a lot of points.
Oh, yeah.
To get him to that first place spot. But yeah, Loco's going to take one, and that, except for Amari getting those 2 W's, he goes down pretty early in that round. So that's not going to be so good for the leaderboard either.
No, it's not. And Code Wordy doing a great job contesting Zafu's battle. Unfortunately, Zafu just lived for way too long, got too many eliminations before he went down.
Jumped down, got shot out the sky.
Yeah, and it happens. Especially that circle was, like you said, it was unforgiving. It was literally going right, left, right, left,
up
right,
the
left.
hill, down the hill, back up the hill to the left, and then on the literally careening off the side.
They said, you know what? These guys got to get eliminated eventually.
Yeah.
I don't know what more I can do.
Yeah, they're playing with production there.
Oh man, it was crazy. I mean, that would be kind of funny if production had.
I was just gonna say that. I was like, it actually would be hilarious if they're like,
going down the mountain. You can't build yourself a mountain,
Yeah.
a mansion here, buddy.
I don't think they have that capability, but that would be hilarious.
It
Guys,
would be.
I want to give a huge shout out to everyone that came out today. We're not done yet, though. We got one more round of these preliminaries to see who is going to take the victory. But I just wanted to give a huge shout out to our team here who does an amazing job. Guys, we got people at the bar. We got people working the 1s and 2s. We got me and Pidgey. It's a lot of parts that goes into making these things great. So just want to say thank you to everybody, and shout out to everybody that pulled up to make it happen as well.
Absolutely. Without you guys participating in this tournament and joining us every single week, this
It would
tournament
be
would
us
not happen.
screaming at ourselves, no?
It would be. It would be a 1v1 between me and Nick, and you don't want to watch that and how bad that would go down.
Yeah, I think that would be great content, actually.
Actually, too, honestly.
We'll get mic'd up and we'll go 1v1.
What are we putting on the line? Are we doing another mustache royale? What's going on?
I will make it happen. I'll get a week of practice in, and we'll make it happen.
Then we have to do builds. No one wants to watch no build 1v1s. Am I right? That would actually be hilarious. And you know what? We're both bad enough. Well, you'll see how good we are at builds. So we'll see what happens. That would actually be a lot.
Or it'll be a 5-0 skunk, and
you already know. I'm bringing out the Godzilla skin and show you guys how it's done in style.
It'll be so crazy how much production we put into that, and then I get 5-0 skunked and it doesn't go out to the world.
Yeah, it happens. It happens.
I know a guy.
I know I'm making another WoW reference, but you know what? That happens. That happens. But if you know, you know. If you don't, you don't. With what's going on with the WoW hardcore community. But yeah, just reference. But
did you know WoW Upside Down is mom?
No, I did not. Did you know Wumbo is short for Wumbology?
Did you know race car backwards is race car?
Yeah, it is.
That's wild.
It is wild.
Did you know Mario
you know what
Kart?
wild is backwards?
Dude.
I was about to say. was about to say. But no, it's truly, though, it'd be a lot of fun to have that content, a little 1v1 battle.
Yeah.
But what we're currently seeing is a 1v1 battle
This is
between
content, ladies and gentlemen.
Zafu and Code Wordy.
Absolute
Unfortunately, we're going
cinema.
It is. Amari, though, going down super early, and I'm really curious, how far do you think that's going to drop them on the leaderboard?
Once or twice.
Dropping down like 14th place, that's just not what you wanted to happen.
It's just a pivotal moment, and it's kind of unfortunate that they weren't able to get more eliminations, like you always say, so that their point totals could be more, because 2 wins is 20 points, Pidgey.
It is.
So shout out to Zafu for staying consistent on top of the leaderboard. You need to stay consistent to stay there, and he knows it. And let's take a look at those scores now.
Let's do it! Oh my
102.
God!
Code Wordy, though, with a word. Can I have a word with the manager sitting at 98, 4 points away from stamping their approval? Ant-Man Amari actually doesn't go down, actually moves up a peg, so does very well in that sense. And
going down the line, we're currently seeing
Loco
76 points, Hunt Dog 72, Omar, I was about to say Omari.
Hey, okay, so only 1 round matters, and it always comes down to this. The last and final battle coming to you shortly. Basketball Kid has to go absolutely insane if he wants to hold his 10th place spot, but I believe in the kid.
And now Insurance Guy, Razor, Shadow, I Let the Dogs Out, all have the opportunity to take Rapid and Basketball Kid's spot, but it's up to them to land their shots.
I think that's
to outbuild the competition and win some money.
I think that's the only difference in, when we have a large group of people versus a little bit of a smaller one. The 5th round matters so much
It
more.
does.
I mean, like by fifth round, we usually know the winner. We usually know 2nd place. We even can see like a bridge between 3rd and 4th. But it is still so close from 3rd onwards.
It really is. And that 1st and 2nd place spot is going to be the thing we're watching throughout the next round, the final round of the night, and realizing Zafu is not safe, and Code Wordy's not safe, and Little Legend, unfortunately, looking a little safe.
Will always be a legend in my heart, dude.
1000%.
He gets his own page.
He's on the top of the leaderboards this week, and he'll be on the top next week as well. And that's what's exciting about this tournament. And even then, if you think about it, unironically, if Little Legend did something crazy, he would be able to catch up with Basketball Kid, unironically.
Literally only, he needs like 10 kills and a win, and he's going to be on Basketball Kid's front doorstep.
That's what I'm saying. It's unironically not an impossibility to happen.
We've seen it before.
We'll see if they're going to be able to clutch up that much, but it's still really fun to put those calculations forward and see that if you guys wanted to participate, no matter how old, how young you are, you have a chance to win and go home with some money.
I let the dogs out, doing an amazing job. Has an absolute shot at the money right now. Just has to clutch up in this 5th place. Needs about 1 or 2 eliminations, a good placement, and boom, in the money.
In the money. And see how it's all going to be wrapped up in a beautiful conclusion. Who do you think's winning it, Nick? Zafu or Code Wordy? Code Lyoko or Zafu Wyoko?
Man, Zabumafu. I think Zafu has what it takes. 5th round has not always been his best round.
No, it's not.
1st round is always his best round.
He always comes in swinging.
Yeah, and
left,
then,
right, left, right.
So
left, right.
I would like to see him clutch this up, but yeah, that 2nd place is not a good look. Having someone that close to you has got to be in the back of your head. He's continuing to shut down the opponents today, but like you said, anything could happen. I want Zafu to win, but
Imagine, I mean, we have never seen really someone do this, right?
When
I feel
I
like this
talk
is
to
my 2nd time seeing Code Wordy out here, at least from, unless they change their name from another competitor, their 2nd time being out here. Code Wordy might be able to go home with the crown on their head and really do something insanely crazy.
Yeah,
and I'm going to be wording for Code Wordy. You're on Zafu, I'm for Code Wordy right now.
1st and 2nd, I like it. And obviously Little Legend's got this. He's going for 1st. Zafu, Code Wordy, and honestly Amari with 2 wins could absolutely take it, because if they get a lot of points in this round, their point total is going to...
But you have to take down Zafu and Code Wordy.
It's going to happen. We might see it.
Zafu has to literally get eliminated out of the battle bus somehow, some way, and pull a little legend and try to do something there. But I don't think
Yeah.
third place. I don't
When
think Amari's
when
gonna
I
be able
talked
to do it.
to Zafu today, he said he's shooting for the stars. He's going for a 5 heat. He didn't necessarily get a 5 heat. However, to see him where he is right now is a beautiful thing.
We got the Godzilla with the J's on. Oh no! The Nike drip is too crazy
It's
right
too
now.
sick. The big shoes. What size do you think those are for real Godzilla? What?
Well,
what size?
how does sizing even work?
Well,
in
that's
shoes?
just how it's just Shaq shoe. That's just
It's just Shaq size.
whatever Shaq wears is what Godzilla wears.
I think you'll be a little bit off there, but
Like
you know what? You're
size
close.
26.
I would say size 126.
Yeah,
maybe.
yeah. There you go.
Maybe.
Yes! It's starting!
Oh!
It's happening! He knows what he needs to do, and it's starting here. Little Legend with our first elimination.
Never back down, never what? That's what we're talking about. And Boomstick, you better be not dancing because you are currently having a lot of leaderboards to climb yourself up.
Watch out, Zafu. Little Legend's right behind you. Watch out.
That's what I'm talking about. You gotta give it its time to breathe. Basketball Kid also gonna be able to find Slurp and do a whoop, 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 whoop. I gotta do a celebratory whoop, 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 whoop as well when I find one of those bad boys.
I do that every morning when I wake up.
Whoop, whoop, whoop,
A celebratory.
whoop, whoop, whoop. Backaroo gonna be here, pulls out the sword, gonna be able to maneuver themselves, got themselves a nice little loop to start their day off into this final round.
Yeah!
Boom! What are you dunking on? Nobody. Yeah. You gotta dunk on Godzilla,
Hey,
then I'll be
hey,
impressed.
2 points is 2 points, man. 2 points is 2 points. Wow, this cliffside fishing sounds absolutely
With
amazing.
the turtle right there. And it's scenic.
Yeah, no, this is beautiful.
Can we just talk about also how beautiful the season is?
Fortnite is
colors, everything, so great. And Quintel bringing out Gohan into this final round. You
That
know what?
was
He
the
does
tie.
need to go Super Saiyan
That's true.
and even Ultimate.
Yeah, honestly, had a rough tournament. How many times we've said Quintel today, and
That with the
This guy-
oh
okay.
my God.
I'm gonna have to get into a bidding.
Kratos.
This guy owes me money. I don't know how, but
I've been wanting the Kratos kit ever since I played this game for like 3 years now, and they have not brought it back. They were talking with the Nike shoes on. You can't do that to Kratos, man. You can put the Nikes on the Kratos, but it does match technically.
Mike is rolling in his grave.
He's saying, "Oh my, what have they done to the game I love?"
He's watching from the bar, sickened. Take
But-
those J's off that man.
Oh, the Godzilla with the J's. It's so funny. It is so silly. I love it. Fortnite. It is crazy to think about how I used to be a prime Fortnite hater.
Yeah.
Like literally throughout my high school, going into college, I literally hated Fortnite, and then finally when they introduced no builds, I was like, oh my god, every single game needs an emote wheel and copyrighted music for me to dance to. There is just no way I can be entertained without those being in the game now. I think it's a missed opportunity.
I think if you think about what this game would be without that, it's kind of insane as well. I mean,
Oh yeah, imagine this was just
they
you think actually.
I mean, it was
like
it was
actually
like
also
that.
chat.
Season 1, I'm just chilling with my, hat on. Like, I don't
That's
even-
what I'm saying. Do you think this game would still be as popular
No,
today
absolutely
without all of the IPs that's in the game?
I
right
don't
now?
think this game would be what it is today if Ninja didn't play with Drake.
That's what I'm talking about. How like this? That's
Chillin'.
what Fortnite is, right?
Chillin'.
You have Kratos in a bush getting a sunbathing. Like, does this game be as popular as it is without that?
Absolutely not.
You don't think so? You don't think the
No.
core gameplay would be able to keep people hooked in?
No.
Wow.
I think what the fun of it is finding or having your particular thing that you really like and pulling up and making Fortnite your Fortnite, not just default skin. And there's been a lot of battle royales that have done the same thing that Fortnite does, but just not had the downloadable skins to go with it, and we've seen where those have gone. Basketball Kid trying to put some numbers on the board. Racer trying to race out of there.
Basketball Kid, that Fury assault rifle just shoots so fast. It's really hard to control the recoil. So I don't blame
High
that.
ground and gets
Oh, Basketball Kid putting one on the board, shoving my words in my mouth, talking about how difficult it is to hit that recoil, and Kratos says, oh man, oh right, saw the scoreboard?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, well, my bad, I'm supposed to grab elimination somehow.
Oh dang, people are dying out here? I gotta get to work.
God of War? Where are you at?
God of chill.
God of relaxing and chilling like a chill guy, I guess.
I think there is a God of chill.
Is there?
It was in the
Jack Frost?
Hercules movie.
Is there?
He like drinks wine and stuff.
I think there's actually a name for it.
Yeah,
Not God of Chill.
I'll look it up.
Who is the God of Chill?
No, Medic is the God of chill.
Hey!
Thanks.
I'll put up that Wikipedia page.
Thanks,
in an
Siri.
instant.
I agree.
And we got a lot of love. Dino in the chat right now saying,
Dino?
Wordy got this in the bag. And then we got Carlitos saying, Loco is going crazy. You can't stop him. Yandel is also in the chat.
Zafu taking down Basketball Kid.
No.
Too many shots. Zafu heard it, but look at the damage that Basketball Kid was able to do to our #1 competitor. That is.
In this being the final round, that's Basketball Kid's final opportunity to put themselves back in it. Remember, they're at 10th place.
Yeah,
And they grabbed an elimination, so will it be enough to keep them secure in that 10th place? I'm excited to see how that's going to round out. Beckaroo, now with that high ground, Rapids trying to put out some shots, which I wouldn't have done that with the position that we have right now, but they're going to be able to get out of dodge. Got the Samurai Sword for that movement. And they're going to be able to reposition themselves. And finds another spot where I also just don't think you're going to be
very advantageous to say the least.
Yeah, exactly. Going to be able to take an already damage, so they have to waste a splash because they're not in the right spot. Use that sword to get that high ground and jump your way up. Put up a staircase and then go and compete with this other competitor, but rather they're going for this very far away battle, and it's really being the one thing you didn't want to do, because now they're losing shields, they're losing heals, and it's just not ideal.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of these competitors, I mean, we see it week after week, but you would think with less players on the board, there'd be more looting. That's just how it works.
You would think so.
So a lot more looting, I think, should be happening in these moments, but Zafu, a player like Zafu, getting their loot from other players.
CBG booping out, got the teleport. Everyone's able to find those teleporters. I swear, I'm always just opting for that Samurai Sword. I'm trying to look for those teleporters, but I can't find them. But you can tell the difference between these competitors who know where to grab those immediately out of the round, because they know it's such a crucial meta item to have that ability to get out of a dangerous situation in an instant. And Little Legend is currently backing down and giving up. If they're just going to be hiding in the corner.
No, he's not giving up.
I'm just saying.
He is taking his time, waiting for his camera time. Poncho, a fan favorite out here at the arena at the moment. Got a whole fan club going on, but has had some rough rounds, I won't lie. Has had trouble getting eliminations and has had trouble in those top 10 situations.
I was about to say that same thing. They get up to top 10, top 5, but they can't win these gunfights. They have to feel like they are able to land these shots, got that Sentinel shotgun, and be able to get some really nice trades back and forth. Hunky, though, is my fan favorite. Got the Godzilla skin, and I'm excited to see if they're going to be able to storm by and do what they do best and destroy.
Look how sick that looks, just mask on.
It's one of my favorite skins in the game. Now, people were roasting it with the tail being too short, and I don't agree. I think it looks actually really good.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Zafu.
No.
Zafu in first place is gonna take the free elimination onto Little Legend, who was just trying to chill, man.
Zafu going to be going around this build, reaping the rewards,
Oh,
but now going
this
into
is
the
pivotal.
build battle.
This is pivotal. If Hunter can take out Amari here, it literally helps Zafu so much.
That is brutal. Amari going to be able to see their wall getting taken down, but they take that opportunity to take down their shield. Huntdog going to be able to get themselves back up the top.
No.
Huntdog has to build up the walls. Amari has the advantage right now, going up the side of these builds. They're going to be able to take down these walls. Huntdog going to be able to at least pop a little bit of shield, but so is Amari. Sprite thrown down. Will it be enough? They're going to be able to teleport out and get away from this fight, but Huntdog not going down without a fight. Shadow going down to Quetzal.
Yeah, Shadow. Still, this fight rages on as Amari, like I said, Hunter getting Amari here is pivotal for the leaderboard.
And I think he knows that every person that he's confronting has to be able to help themselves work their way up the leaderboard.
Yeah.
Hunter's going to be able to throw down that Sprite. Amari also looking for an opportunity. They should. Sticking their head, no, but that's what you got to do. Throw down the Sprite, heal yourself up. I would have just topped myself off. He's not contesting you. He's not running after you. You just wasted an entire one-spot Sprite just because you thought they were working their way forward. Use your headphones and understand the situation that you're in.
Yeah, I think Hunter is a very, not passive-aggressive, but he's a little bit of a pacifist when the player shows that they don't want to fight. If they don't want to fight, Hunter's like, all right, fine, we're at a tournament, you don't want to fight. But when it goes down, Hunter's the first one to get the shotgun out and get it popping. So
Hunter jumping around these rocks. Rock as we see Omar going to find themselves against Monkey. Got the samurai sword. Godzilla, though, does not use swords. He is going to get strong. As Omar turns around, sees Godzilla, and says, hey, I'm Ghidorah, and you're going down.
yeah, so the sword not showing up just yet in the gameplay. But big shouts to Hunky for trying to make it happen. I think he got about 34. Quatel wants to talk with Omar as well. I just want to talk. Hey, I just want to talk.
We also got BCT, Frags shouting out Insurance Guy. That is his guy. Hopefully they're getting you a good rate, because if they're not, you shouldn't be rooting for them.
You have been on it. Every week, bro. You just
thank you.
You give me a good one to
Thank
cackle
you.
at.
At least one of them. I always say I aim for 100, and if one of them's good,
They're all good to me, man.
thank you.
Omar
going
still
around.
in this battle with Quatel.
I would be a little bit scared too if you're going against Ultimate Gohan. They're going to try and box themselves in to give themselves at least a little bit of advantage. But remember what I say all the time: the person who is on the offensive will have the advantage. Because when you're too busy putting up walls, you're going to have Quatel getting backed against the wall, and they try to break through, but they can't. We're going to be seeing Omar, shall we say, perfect sell. Gonna be taking down Gohan.
Yeah, I mean, Omar, just beautiful stuff there. I mean, I agree with what you're saying, but Omar just keeps it locked right on his body and hits the shotgun shots needed in that situation. Sometimes getting through the wall is harder than it looks. Honcho wanting to get the spoils that come with the boss fight, and that is good timing. Because it doesn't look like the players are going to heal up. Take this Stonewall Jackson.
This boss fight is also so crucial. As we saw before, Poncho also going for it, but unfortunately he's out there. They suggested he has a way, but now you kind of have a free go at this, but you're currently looking at the loadout. Once again, what I said, why do you have a great pistol? I want an interview. Why have a great pistol in your loadout?
I really like that pistol.
I know, I like it, but you have to decide whether or not you're going for the submachine gun, shotgun, close range weapon, far away weapon, mobility. That's what it is.
He just dropped it for the sword, so you're good.
All right. I'm just saying, when you have, I was even talking about last week with some of these competitors, I'm like, hey, if you have 4 weapons and you get an elimination with each of those weapons, I will give you a free V-Bucks card. And they couldn't do it. They could not do it.
Yeah, I mean, that's definitely a way you can tell the top competitors from the
newer competitors who maybe don't know about the meta, saying, hey, maybe I will use this weapon when I'm eliminated back in the lobby and going into the next round, and that's not going to work.
I think it's always kind of been, too, like ever since the start of the fight. Like, I know I need to heal myself, I'm going to need this. But
I was the same exact way.
Now there's so many ways to heal yourself.
So many movement abilities. So much more.
I saw a guy run up the wall like Neo earlier.
That's what I'm saying. But you can't do that when you got the great pistol and the submachine gun and an assault rifle.
Listen,
make your decision.
I'm pretty sure Neo killed a lot of people with a great pistol.
That is true. You're so right. You're so right. Where's that emo at? No, they do have that emote. Actually, I think they got the Neo dodging.
Oh,
emote.
yeah, they got it. That's like one I actually need. That'll like get you out of a hard place.
Actually. Yeah,
Okay, Ant-Man Amari trying to still go after Hunter. These two have been at it for what seems like forever. They're on the same rotation, and now everyone's starting to try to move towards this those sky islands that you were always talking about. But unfortunately, the boss is already done.
Yeah, the building on is go up there. Except for a high ground, like you could be shooting at Amari right now, going up the zip line. And here we go. We got some shots coming out, not from Sky Island, but I was just thinking about it. Have we seen Code Wordy at all this round? No. But I was going to speak too soon. Across the way, Amari trying to figure out where they can go next. Has every single corner kind of covered by other competitors. So what will they do next going into this 5th circle? Rapid. Gonna find themselves at the tunnels. Hopefully they won't run into Speedy Grandma in the Jampedines tunnels.
Speedy Grandma!
Speedy Grandma!
What's the worst thing you can see break into your house?
Speedy Grandma!
Speedy Grandma! Beckaroo actually
top of the mound.
made it into the top 10 situation.
I love this right now. They're practicing their edits.
Yeah, you're gonna need that. You're gonna need that. Hunter still hunting as always. Worst pun that we've made 4,000 times. Still gotta say,
4,001.
I genuinely feel like he is hunting around. Genuinely, I think his name is Hunt Dog because his name's Hunter, but he is by trade and by name a hunter. Gonna get his build shot out for just a moment. He said, "Oh, you want to fight? Oh, you want problems?"
But if you are just tuning in, twitch.tv/Allied Esports, we currently have Zafu in first place with 102 points. Code Wordy in second with 98 points in this final round. So if you're just now joining, welcome in. I hope you are living up for the hype of what is the final round of this week.
Shout out to anyone that just shows up for round 5.
Hey, you know what? That's one of the. I always do it in the fourth quarter basketball. I'm just saying.
That's fired. So does basketball, kid. But I feel like Rapid is doing just enough in this. I feel like a lot of players are just taking these placements, and I would like to see someone step up and start to get some eliminations here. 6
Oh, we're going to be
storms.
seeing some as well. You're already seeing the storm where it's going up that mountain. Oh. Those mountainside battles is always too difficult. Fan favorite here, Insurance Guy, finding their way through the wilderness, looking like Zorro, looking a little lost, but they're going to have to run their way across this storm and keep their back against the storm.
This is legitimately the skin I use, so I have to give a big shout out to Insurance Guy for that.
You're a big Easter guy?
No, this is cause like my stream stuff is all bunny based because it's the plugin. So Bug Bunny.
Oh, that's crazy. I love that.
But
I was like, where is Poncho? I was like, is this the spectator camera? I was actually lost.
Bro is invisible. That's perfectly timed there, and gonna move in with Poncho, who has been sitting on this Sky Island for a minute, but now he's kind of upset because that is just top 10 Serena Williams moments right there.
I love that glider.
Actually, it's just, I love the gliders that they put a little bit extra effort into, because I feel like
even if it's
Epic
like the
Games is
sound design, or if it's like just this one thing about
like the Dr. Doom glider is one of my all-time favorites right now. Put the Metallica trail right on top of it. You feel really cool. And honestly, I really do think Epic Games kind of, building themselves a little bit of a fishing pool here.
See, this is the difference.
I like that.
This is the difference between camping and fishing.
Yes. But no, that's truly like way better to find yourself on the side of a little water trail and say, hey, I'm going to stack up these shields. So if anyone does come for me, I'll be able to heal myself up immediately, whether it be a regular fish or a shield fish.
A red fish, blue fish, green fish, 2 fish. But, this might be an infiltrated battle as well. Let's see if Insurance Guy can get away. Looks like he will be able to, teleports out of there. But how far can you go without Code Wordy? Second place. He doesn't have any eliminations. Consider yourself dead, honestly. Code Wordy has no eliminations at the moment and needs...
Did you just cast a cursor? No, he's going to be able to teleport out once again. I really was... I was holding my breath. That Code Wordy might have just gotten Caster Cursed in that fight, but you're going to be seeing them teleport out, Storm going in.
I'm just saying, you're sitting in second place. You're playing for placement right now because you're not, because every kill matters here. Omar going to take down the Insurance Guy. Check him out on TTV.
them out on Twitch. Give them a follow. Support our fellow Fortnite community members. We are all here to support each other, but also have our fan favorites as well.
Yeah.
As we currently are still seeing a battle. Zafu still alive, Code Wordy still alive, and those are the ones we're watching right now.
Yeah, every first, second, and third all still alive here. And first trying to take a shot at second. Throws up the wall.
No way.
Throws up the one by.
No way, right?
Nah, it's way.
Here we go. Finally going to be able to land their shots. Will they go
Look
for
at
the
this.
advantage?
Look at this diagonal angle too. So even trying to take away his escape plan.
Zafu using 200% of their brain.
type.
Trying to stop their run and potentially confirm this victory. We'll see what happens.
Yeah, staying in that one by. Knows that second place means a lot. Amari not taking time, sitting in third place, wanting to put in some more work. And Zafu does have 3 eliminations, but every battle for Zafu is kind of, you don't know if you're throwing the tournament or not.
You really don't.
You know what I mean?
You really don't. And Code Wordy not having any eliminations is going to be really brutal, right? They're down 4 points. You have to grab at least 1 or 2 with this top 10 situation and grabbing that victory.
They're down 4 points plus 3 because Zafu's sitting at 3 eliminations.
Oh, yeah. I was wondering how many eliminations Zafu has. So Code Wordy really already playing at a huge disadvantage. 7 points to catch the plus more. Yeah. Potentially down the line. Ant-Man's going to overshoot the teleport, take a little bit of damage. Probably going to throw down that Sprite. There they go. Pick it right back up and top themselves off.
It's all about your, is it WPM?
Words per minute?
No, it's all about your APM here, and I feel...
Assists per minute?
No, it's like how much you can get done. Like that guy fishing in his hut. He's not just sitting there. He's doing more than just sitting there.
That is true. Very, very true. Trying to manage something and do something while you're just waiting for the storm to move and get even smaller, that is something you should think about, especially when we talk about grabbing mats, hitting these trees. Zafu, though, trying to break down the walls.
This could be his tournament on the line.
Look how tiny this circle is with no cover at all. You are currently seeing a situation where many of these competitors could easily take out Zafu if they want to,
through
but
the tree.
Pekaru is going to finally go down, and with a little bit of HP left, you are looking at a very rough battle. But now, literally so many shots came out from Zafu and not a single person turned their attention to the person on the ground.
Yeah, even Amari, everyone is just so worried about throwing the tournament here. I mean, Zafu's the one that has to really worry about it, but everybody really taking a second to think how important each kill is here. Zafu trying to keep his head on.
That's what I was waiting for.
Eye on the prize. Yeah, Code Wordy, second place. Wants to have a word with Zafu. Wants the money to himself here.
Zafu pops out that teleporter and he's gonna be able to build themselves up a little bit of a wall. And with being in this low ground to high ground spot, they are at an extreme disadvantage.
Yeah.
All these competitors wanted to, they could just turn and just rain fire down on Zafu.
At the same time, can you imagine? Yo, can we make that happen?
I was wondering when that was gonna happen when he was shooting down back through, but it didn't happen.
Yeah, this is actually great for Zafu though. The entirety of the lobby is going to slowly start to move to the sides or top of this mountain. So all the levitation or all the limitations of that wall are gonna start to come in here. Poncho is gonna take down Omar. That's Spaniard on stage.
We'll see what happens as we got the teleporters coming out. Code Wordy also going to be able to build themselves up really fast. Great builds coming out from every single one of these competitors. Throws the teleport and immediately places down some sort of foundation to help themselves out. Hunter goes for that high ground, puts out damage onto Amari. Hunter throws down that Sprite, heals themselves up. Loco takes walls.
Oh my god, everyone's in like the same build right now.
And they're going to be stuck on the outskirts of this storm. And their health bar is going to get chipped down just a little bit. And Amari also looking extremely low. Hunter overshooting the teleport as well. They're going to have to get themselves healed back up. Code Wordy once again also taking damage throughout the sky. This circle is moving. It is such a difficult terrain right now to get through with all of these builds also happening. And Amari looking like they're on
Poncho. Wait. God Poncho is in an amazing spot right now.
That's what I'm saying.
He is exactly where he needs to be, and he's shooting down on Hunter. The double kill comes out, but Hunter is able to get the kill onto Amari. So Poncho only gets one there, but amazing spot still. Zafu still trying to stay alive as long as possible, but Poncho is Obi-Wan Kenobi. He falls! He falls! Zafu gonna teleport away. The high ground goes back out, and Zafu destroys Poncho at the top of the precipice, the apex of the tournament.
And right now with 5 eliminations, they are extending their lead piece by piece by piece. Code Wording still at 0, and their health is looking like it's gonna be at 0.
He takes down Code Wordy. It's a sweep. If he can take down Loco, it is over.
I think it's already over, Nick.
Agreed.
Zafu with 6 eliminations. They can literally shoot up to the sky, drop down, and take down Loco. But this is a 1v1. Loco can get a ton of points from just winning this exchange.
This is money. Loco's fighting for money, and Zafu's fighting for the win here.
Let's see who's working their way up the leaderboard even more. Loco takes balls.
He got him.
Take a little bit of damage. Zafu.
He touched him.
Actually has no shields, but will Loco be able to contest
Great
that
teleport
moment
from both
as
players.
They're going in now. Drop down. Loco takes balls, runs around this corner. Zafu stuck in the storm. Both of them are looking extremely low. Even battle. 2 shots will make the difference.
Oh, teleport
into the high ground
He
spot.
put that-
Goes around the corner.
Oh!
Loco wins the 1v1. Takes the final round victory royale.
That is how you do it in a crazy way. Loco making it true to the name, takes walls and takes the victory.
What a move. Sees Zafu drop down and he says, you know what I'm about to do? Pop! All the way up to the sky, and that completely throws Zafu off their game. Disorients them. He said, where'd he go? Where'd he go? Whomp! Bang! Into the victory royale. What an ending for this Friday, Frags.
Listen, no better place than HyperX Arena.
No better place. Gamers live here, and that is true.
That is one for the books. I do believe Zafu is going to be able to make victory here for first place with looking at how many eliminations he was able to get and looking at that placement there. But man, Loco definitely put some points on the board. We'll see how
Absolute cinema.
We'll see how much that does for his point total. And
I mean, we could probably just put it in the books, right? That
Zafu won.
Zafu won that,
Zafu won
especially with that 6 eliminations. They
But
did work. Code Wordy, I don't know what code they were told, saying, hey, you know what you should do? Code, do not get any eliminations.
They might still be in second too.
Oh,
Yeah,
absolutely.
Code Wordy though, not getting elimination, definitely checking a box for me as well.
Unfortunate. My heart, my love was all going for Code Wordy. And it's just really sad to see that they didn't clutch up when game
you said that
came
too.
down.
You said you're going with Code
Yeah.
Lyoko, yeah.
Code Lyoko.
But you got Code Loco instead.
I did. I got Code Loco instead. So you got to take what you can get.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, there was just not enough.
I may or may not have
factor.
said Zafu was gonna win. I don't, I'm a
You
humble.
didn't cast or curse him enough,
I'm
man.
a-
I was hoping on you.
Listen, I'm a humble guy. I take my wins where I can take.
I know they don't happen often. You're bronze 3 in Overwatch, but what can you do when you get one right?
I am Grandmaster in Overwatch.
Yeah, right.
I
buddy.
swear.
In your dreams.
I
I know
swear.
you woke up with a smile on your face thinking, I'm Grandmaster. And yet, you know what? The only thing you're a Grandmaster at is predicting Friday Frags champions, man.
I've been Grandmaster for 8 seasons.
We got the scores, though, and we're going to be seeing who's gone to that Grandmaster tier. We can only think it's Zafu.
Zafu, and look at that.
131.
If Code Wordy would have just put a couple more points on the board and obviously taken down
Couple
Zafu.
more points on the board right now.
Yeah, Loco takes him to Tomato Town and gets that 3rd place. I mean, I believe he moved up all the way from 6th or somewhere in there. Amari, even though he wins 2 rounds in a row, is going to shoot to that 4th place. Still,
Look how close it is.
all
man.
of this
Look at
money.
this.
Hunt Dog is absolutely kicking himself for not getting one more elimination somewhere in that match. Poncho does an amazing job of staying consistent throughout this whole thing. I know he was a fan
92,
favorite.
91.
And basketball kids taking home some money.
Look at that. Look at that. Insurance guy loses the money by 1 point.
Put that on your Twitch channel.
Oh, no. Insurance guy was so close to doubling their cash here today. Unfortunately, basketball kid was able to break his ankles, take his lunch money, and drain the 3-point buzzer beater shot. Really great work there. 62 points for Rapid, 73 for Quattel.
I believe
very respectable 8th place finish.
I believe I Let the Dogs Out wins the couple award as well. So
Let's go.
Beating out their spells. And now, Little Legend gets his own page. So
that is it. Little
right
Legend
here,
will always be a legend. Also, always. Happy birthday, Jordan.
where'd you go? We miss you so.
Oh, never back down, never what, Nick? That's the answer.
Never give up, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you guys for hanging out with us here at the HyperX Arena. That was a fabulous tournament. Doesn't matter if there's 10 people, doesn't matter if there's 80 people. It is a fun night to frag with us here. Thank you guys for watching. I've been No Meta Nick. Pidgey, you got anything to tell these people, man?
Hey, all I can say
what's
is
happening
work on your
tomorrow?
aim.
Tomorrow.
No tomorrow events, unfortunately. Not this weekend. But next weekend, we got more Friday frags. If you want to try again, get yourself in the money. I'm looking at you, insurance guy. If you want to compete in some Mario Kart 8 Deluxe and win some money there, top 12 gets paid out in that tournament. You can also double your money in that as well. Come here, as well as Knockdown happening on Sunday of next week. Be here or be square because you're not going to be around. Please join us for next week's tournaments. It's going to be a lot of fun, and you're going to be able to be a part of this absolute cinema as well. If you're not here, I'm going to judge you because you shouldn't have better things to do on February 14th. That's all I'm saying.
He said, well, I don't got nothing to do, so you should be here too. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for joining us. We'll be back next week with more Fortnite action. Peace out.